Just a quick announcement, Kickoff has been delayed to 5:30, so we'll see you all there.
to the biggest rugby event of the season.
Engage 2024.
We're your hosts, Suze
and Krisha.
And it's set out to be a brilliant evening here. We've got the women's kicking off at 5:30, followed by the men at 7:30, with performances from Buds, Cheer Sock and Battle Sock later in the evening.
How are you feeling about the game, Suze?
I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a really competitive match. It's our last game of the season for the first 15, so they're going to go out with a bang, I hope. It should be a really good match to see.
Yeah, we've got the UAB girls warming up over there.
Yeah, we've got the UAB girls hitting some pads, getting that contact before we start soon. It's been a really successful season for the ones so far. Had some really good wins, some close losses. But I think overall they've really enjoyed this season, haven't they? We've had a lot of new players in.
Yeah, we had a lot of girls coming straight from joining uni September and going straight heading into the first team. So got a lot of new faces, but the team looking really, really strong. The girls are looking really, really hyped.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for them, to be honest.
You can see the league table up on the screen there. You've got Loughborough at the top, closely followed by Northumbria, and Birmingham in third, Newcastle in fourth. It's a really close middle of the table battle here this evening.
Looks like both teams are heading into their pre-game huddles.
We've got the lineups. Number 1, Lois Conway.
Number 2, Esme Ford.
Number 3, Ella Shakespeare.
Number 4, Mackenzie Allen.
Number 5, Izzy Harbour.
Number 6, Ellie Keane.
Number 7, Amber Swinglehurst.
Number 8, Louise Pleasant, our vice-captain.
Number 9, Helena West.
Number 10, Sophie Jones.
Number 11, Mimi Patton.
Number 12, Neve Fitz.
Number 13, our captain and long-time member of the club, Sophie Jarrett.
Number 14, Eve Slater.
And number 15, Charlotte Daly. And on the bench, we've got Ella Thomas,
Billy Day.
Rose Pickard,
Jemima Moss.
Evelyn Clark,
Arushi Holt.
and Charlotte White. Got Rory out tonight, running the crowd wild. And there's the Newcastle lineup on the screen now.
Gracefully kicked.
We've got Newcastle kicking off.
And that is Kickoff. Knocked backwards and carried by Louise Pleasant.
It's a great pass out to Ella Shakespeare there.
Lovely take.
Ella Shakespeare playing with Bath Ladies back home in the Championship.
Our lovely kick from Sophie Jones, our 10.
Oh, and that's bounced back into Newcastle hands. That's well taken. Taken into contact there by Newcastle. It's a great hit there by Fitz. And a penalty goes to Birmingham.
Girls will get set, try and take it as quickly as possible.
They'll go for touch here. And Sophie Jones finds touch. That's brilliant.
Flag up.
Sophie Jones started playing rugby age 10 at Northampton Old Scouts, which is the same club as Corney Laws. Got the first line out of the match here. That's well taken by Ellie Keane. A lovely move here by Birmingham.
Lovely hard line.
Well held by Mimi. And Eve Slater's away down the left wing.
And she's been taken down by Newcastle, and I think that's into touch.
That is indeed. Lovely run there by Eve.
That girl has got such a pace on her.
She does. One of quite a few of our players have come from Old Albanians in St Albans. And it's a Newcastle line out.
It's taken by Newcastle, I believe.
Oh, a lovely carry there.
Birmingham working to take them down and gain possession.
Oh,
nice
that's a great hit there. That's Izzy Harbour, another of our players from Old Albanians.
Loose ball picked up by Newcastle.
Oh, and Birmingham have turned it over.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, a lovely loop there.
Picked up by Mimi Payton.
Oh, and so come! And that's a penalty there to
Tight
Birmingham.
tackle. Lovely run from Mimi.
So calm there, under so much pressure. Sophie Jones finds touch again.
Unluckily dropped by Birmingham there. Knock on.
So we'll see our first scrum of the match. Got great crowds out here tonight at Bournbrook.
Biggest crowd we've seen in a very long time, to be fair, which is really lovely to see.
It's great to get the home support.
I've seen a lot of signs floating around. Rory's heading back down.
This will be a Newcastle scrum.
And it's out.
A Newcastle kick.
Picked up by both Mimi and Charlotte Daly there. Charlotte Daly taking it through.
Oh, that's a lovely carry by Amber. Well taken down by Newcastle there.
Lovely hard line there.
Oh, and a pass out wide to Eve.
And Eve's off again.
And she's gone down the wing.
She's going.
Good tackle there. And that's a penalty to Newcastle. And the kick finds touch.
Hardest bit of the pitch to see her all the way over there.
Yeah,
Squint
you'll have a better view than us.
Can just about make out the numbers of their shirts, I think. Lovely take from Newcastle there.
Oh, and well held on.
Down their line.
Oh, and she keeps going there. It's a great carry. Taking quite a few players to get her down.
Back down their line.
And a step inside.
Lovely
and
take
tackle
down
by
from
Lou. Newcastle ship it right. Oh, and what a hit. Izzy Harbour again.
Oh yeah. Yes. Some lovely handoffs there.
Oh, and what an offload.
She goes.
Oh, lovely take down.
Oh, and speedy to the rock by Esme. She turns it over.
Straight out to Mimi on the wing.
She's got Charlotte Daly for support. There's a knock on there. Scrum down.
Lovely right in front of us.
What's wrong? Well, what?
Come on, Brom, big scrum.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Bram, it's yours.
I believe we have someone in the Newcastle scrum who won tipping point at the weekend.
Oh, that's very exciting.
I know.
Has it already been aired?
I think it aired on Sunday, I believe.
Oh, brilliant. I'll have to go back and watch that.
I've actually never watched Tipping Point, have you?
I have. But just one of those that's already on. Wouldn't put it on myself.
And that scrum's wheeling round.
Back out. Down Newcastle.
Oh, and a lovely
line.
carry there.
Taken down.
And Izzy Harbour's turned it over.
Oh, brilliant.
It's a Mac attack here.
Just bouldering through. Lovely take in there from Lou.
And that's a penalty to Brom.
Sophie Jones again, I imagine, with the kick. Her specialty.
That's lovely.
Straight into touch.
So consistent, Sophie Jones, with her kicks. It's always so reliable. And that's taken by Newcastle. Oh, and Birmingham have turned it over, but that is playing the ball on the floor now. It's a penalty to Newcastle.
And Newcastle fine touch.
And the oddballs car.
The cleverest of places to park it.
Yeah, can't be blamed. And we've got Rory's big old head blocking the camera here. Oh, and that's well taken by Newcastle. The 9 keeps hold of it well.
Lovely run.
Lovely tackle by Helena. Ooh, what a handoff.
Safe Jones down.
Absolutely fierce there by Newcastle. And that's a lovely kick. Charlotte Daly's there. Takes it well. And a lovely boot back.
And is that taken? Taken by the 15. Oh, she's running it through the line.
It's a lovely tackle there.
Newcastle getting a lot closer.
Oh, and lovely. What a carry.
Taking quite a lot of Birmingham girls to get them down.
So competitive out there in the field. Newcastle have had such a way to travel. They'll be really keen to show what they can do. And that's a penalty to Birmingham there. Unfortunate for Newcastle. doesn't quite make touch there, but Mimi's there to deal with it, and it's a knock on. So it'll be Birmingham scrum.
Been a lot of work on squaring this year, I think.
Yeah, forwards work really hard every week. Used to be in the scrum, you know, Kickoff.
Back in the old days.
Back in the old days. I was a flanker. Do you know what I do? Miss the rucks. I don't get in them as much as fullback. So I miss that. But I don't miss the people growling at me from the other side of the scrum.
Oh no, untaken by Birmingham. Lovely catch from Fitz.
And Fitz makes it through! Lovely offloaded to Mimi.
Brilliant.
And it's back out to Eve on the wing. She's absolutely pasting it down there.
Still going and down.
Well cleared out by Birmingham there. And Newcastle have turned it over.
Can't see that well on the outside of the pitch again.
Gotta get Specsavers, love. Ball still in Newcastle's possession. Oh, lovely step.
Hard attack there from Bram.
And a kick from Newcastle.
Daly's name on it.
Lovely. Oh, and it's a Daly attack here. That's brilliant from her.
Good pick up from Sophie Jones there. Mac attacks through.
Oh, and she's absolutely bursting through. Stunning.
Take from.
Oh, and a lovely carry, lovely.
Ellie playing his 9 there for a second. Out to Sophie Jones, Sophie Jarrett, and out to Mimi. Mimi, she's taking it down the line. That go is rapid.
Oh, and that's a tackle. That's a great cover tackle, but just high.
Is a penalty. Excellent run from Mimi there.
That's a lovely run. Do you know Mimi's 44 caps with England Touch Rugby from the under 18s, under 20, and now playing with the senior women.
Absolute, just incredible sportsperson she is.
You can absolutely see that in her attack. It's so strong. And her endurance, no doubt, from her numerous high rocks that she's competed.
Yeah, I think she's competing on this weekend, actually.
Oh, she is. Is it Bilbao, maybe?
Yeah, I think she's definitely heading
non-stop. Sophie Jones finds touch.
Back into a corner we can't see. We're going to have to crane our heads a little bit. Rory's down there sporting again.
Well taken by Ellie, and it's a maul. Driving through Birmingham are.
Big push from them.
That's so strong from them.
Getting really close to that line.
And they're still going.
I think that's ball on the floor.
Just short there. Out to Fitz as she steps inside.
Take.
Just short again there. Sophie Jones to Mimi. And he's got space but just can't quite make that.
I think
it's well taken by Newcastle.
Girls are trying to reset quickly.
That's a really quick transition there from Newcastle from defence to attack. Really powerful.
Very impressive.
Great carry. Oh, and Helen has whipped it from her hands, and she's going herself.
She's so close.
And Louise carries. Sophie Jones to fit to Sophie Jarrett.
Lovely.
Unlucky there. And Fitz has still got it. And she gets to try. That's brilliant from Neve Fitzgerald.
Lovely, lovely stuff from Bram there. Really, really
Here comes
strong.
Rory.
Rory's down the line again.
That's really excellent from Fitz. She's had a great season. So powerful in defence and attack. So unpredictable.
Her tackles, I would not want to get on the wrong side of Neve Fitz, to tell you that.
I think her World Championship Irish dance title probably helps with her footwork and attack.
That would help. Sophie Jones getting set up for that conversion. All the Birmingham girls looking really, really pumped. First try of the game.
It's a killer waiting until 5 p.m. for a kick-off.
I know. Nerves must have been shot all day.
And Sophie Jones with the kick. Just short there from Sophie Jones. Birmingham have got to keep their heads here. And Newcastle will come back even stronger. Newcastle with the restart. Ellie Keane takes this. Such strong carrier and attack. And Lou carries and she bursts through.
Oh, excellent.
Lovely from Lou.
She made a lot of
Still
yards.
going there. Sophie Jones out to Izzy Harbour. And Newcastle are so quick to those rucks. That's well deserved. And they've gone. Birmingham not 10 there, so the penalty to Newcastle. Such quick thinking there.
Yeah.
And the kick finds touch. It's well taken by Newcastle at the line out.
Down their line.
Oh, and what a double hit.
And I can't quite see who else that was.
I think that was Mac. And Fitz at it again. She's non-stop tonight.
That's that Irish dancing.
Shout out to Charlie Packer, watching from Australia. And a lovely pick and go from Newcastle, driving those legs hard.
Taking a lot of Brum girls to get her down.
Lovely tackle from Mac. She's not giving them any room there. Oh, and here Newcastle go. What a lovely step inside.
Oh, lovely side tackle from Mimi.
Such a dominant carry there by Newcastle. And they're gaining ground with each pass.
Some really, really strong tackles going on the pitch from everyone today.
Yeah. Wow. What such a strong hit there, not making any ground. That's really impressive from Charlotte Daly.
She was holding on.
For dear life.
Oh, she's at it again.
Oh, and that's stunning.
Birmingham working really hard to keep them just that little bit further or slower from that try line.
Newcastle have made a great carry there. Oh, and another great tackle. Oh, and that's a dominant tackle by Birmingham. Done well to bring her down. Oh, and it's a cross-field kick, and they've got Miles, but can't quite keep hold of that. That's unfortunate. That was a lovely, lovely cross-field kick. Great idea. I could see the space out wide. Really capitalised on that. So we'll have a Brum line out here.
Brum will be looking to clear that far away from the try line, I imagine.
I think so. That's a strong carry by Captain Sophie Jarrett. Oh, and she's still going. Oh, absolutely dominant. She's made out of the 22.
Lovely, lovely work from her there. I think that was about 4 or 5 tackles she got off there.
She put Sophie Jones in a great position to clear. Newcastle 15, skipping this up. Oh, and that's a lovely pressure there by Charlotte Daly. And what a carry by the Newcastle 11.
Lovely hit there from Sophie, I think. Yeah. That's Mimi covering it.
We've got space. Newcastle have got space. That's a lovely one. And cover tackle.
Hit. Lovely spin there as well.
Oh, what a lovely line there by the Newcastle 10. That's a penalty to Newcastle. Will they go for touch here? I believe the 10 used to play rugby league for Huddersfield. Oh, still does play for, rugby league for Huddersfield Giants, debuting at 17. We've got our own Mac Allen, who's transitioned from rugby league to Union when she came to UOB. This is a Newcastle line out. And that's gone over the top. Newcastle, can they keep hold of it here?
Taken by Newcastle.
Lovely carry. And they're still driving through. Birmingham doing all they can to keep them out.
It's Ella Shakespeare there.
And that's a try for Newcastle. Very well deserved. That's a strong piece of attack there.
They worked really hard to get that pushed further.
I think Newcastle Uni Women Rugby Club have had a really successful season, not only in their results, but they've managed to get a 3rd team out this season, which is so impressive. Krisha, what do you think of this?
That's so impressive. I mean, we've worked really hard to get a 3rd team out. We haven't quite managed to get the numbers, but it's on the horizon.
It's just great to see more women getting involved in rugby. We've got Louise Pleasant, our vice captain, actually started rugby when she joined uni back 3 years ago now, and now vice captain for the first 15. It just shows you, anyone can play rugby. It's such a unique sport.
It's incredible to watch girls develop in just such short time as well. We've had girls just a couple of month or two after joining rugby and just being able to just play like you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, giving their all to it.
Run down from Charlotte Daly there.
Really put the pressure on. That's a shame from Newcastle. It's
Very
a great
fast
kick
run
though.
From her.
Yeah, it's almost Cheslin Colby-esque. So that's 5-all.
I believe that was Newcastle number 10 kicking.
E. Thompson. Birmingham with the restart here. Looking to get right back into this game. Could go either way. That's well taken by Newcastle 5.
Lovely.
Christie. Only started rugby in September, but as we were saying, she's already starting for the ones. It's just...
That's so impressive, especially if they've got 3 whole teams.
That is Incredible. Lovely pass there. Great line. Oh, and what an offload. Newcastle keep hold of it.
Newcastle working really, really hard to get to those rucks quickly.
That's a great tackle by Izzy Harbour.
Their speed to ruck is just incredible.
It's really impressive. Oh, that's unlucky. She's done well. But that's a knock on.
So penalty to Brown.
No, scrum. Let's see what Brom do with this. Oh, and what a drive from Newcastle. Birmingham keep hold of it. Lovely there, out to Charlotte Daly, steps inside. So strong in attack, look at her go.
Unstoppable.
Out to Sophie Jones, Amber. Mimi.
Just dropped by Brum there.
That's a shame, that'll be a Newcastle line out. It's a beautiful evening here at the bottom of campus. A little bit chilly. But old Joe's shining red.
Oh. Taken by Newcastle. Lovely offload there.
Oh, lovely line.
Lovely tackle from Fitz again.
And that's a scrum to Birmingham. Sophie Jarrett very happy with this.
Can hear her all the way from over here.
That last Birmingham scrum, Newcastle were so dominant. It's really putting Helen under pressure. Yeah. Again, so strong from Newcastle. Sophie Jarrett carries. Oh, she's through, and she goes herself, but can't quite make it. Just short.
The line pops it up, Helena.
That was lovely running from Sophie Jarrett.
Taken through by Ella Shakespeare.
What a carry.
They're still just short of the line. Out to Esme.
Esme to Fitz. Fitz steps inside. And that's a second try for Fitz.
Oh, just.
What a match she's having.
That's Rory again.
Well done, Neve Fitzgerald.
Straight under the post, made Sophie Jones' job a lot easier.
It's all come from a great carry there from Sophie Jarrett. This is Sophie's 5th year at the club and final. Whether she's happy or sad, I guess we'll have to ask her after. But no, she's had quite some career here at the uni. 4 out of 5 years on committee, and she spent her summer in New Zealand playing for Hamilton Old Boys, where she actually played alongside the Black Ferns captain, Kennedy Simon.
Just incredible. I mean, Sophie is such an asset to the team, and we'll massively miss her next year.
Yeah, it's a huge loss to the club, but we're so grateful for everything she's done.
40 caps, over 40 BUCS caps.
Yeah, I think this is actually 42nd cap today. It's just so impressive. She works so hard in and out, on the pitch, off the pitch.
On top of her medical degree, which is just astounding to me. Got the girls singing down the side. The atmosphere is incredible. There's so many people watching. It's just buzzing.
We've got the best seats in the house, luckily, Krisha.
Right in the middle, apart from when it goes on the other side.
Apart from that,
But that might just be me needing glasses.
Newcastle with the restart.
Lovely kick from them.
Oh, and again to Mac. Oh, that's unfortunate there.
Unlucky knock on there.
That was a lovely kick.
Birmingham getting set for that scrum. Newcastle looking really, really, really strong in their scrum.
Yeah, I think this could really aid their attack here.
Definitely. I think they've been quite close to gaining possession quite a few times off the scrums.
Oh, and that's unfortunate, just stumble at the back there. But Newcastle keep hold. Oh, and what a tackle. Is that Sophie Jones?
Sophie Jones.
Amber in there as well. Big carry here. That's lovely.
Esme Ford. And that is a
Brum penalty. Sophie Jones goes for touch. That's well kept in by Newcastle, but Evelyn Clark's on the pitch. She's there. Oh, and what a tackle from Charlotte Daly.
lovely tackle. Lovely take from Newcastle.
So we've had a substitute, I think, Mimi Patton off for Evelyn Clark to come in. And this will be a Newcastle scrum in the midfield.
Really, really exciting game. I've got goosebumps, which I'd like to say were from the game, but I think it might just be because it's quite nippy.
No, we'll say it's from the game.
Yeah, better plan.
Lovely smile there from Adam, the coach. This is his first season at the club, and the results he's got have been absolutely impressive. And that's a Newcastle penalty there. Referee just having a chat with Birmingham captain here. Just setting those expectations. Are Newcastle going for touch here? Oh, they are. That's lovely. Charlotte Daly's there to... A lovely boot back.
Cross, can Evelyn get to that?
Evelyn's putting the pressure on. Oh, a lovely tackle.
There from Evelyn.
And straight back over the ruck. She's non-stop. Well done, Charlotte Daly. Lovely kick there from the Newcastle number 2. This finds touch. Excellent pressure there from Evelyn Clark.
That hit was... Don't even have words.
Just no words. Person being tackled probably didn't have any after that as well. I know I wouldn't.
I don't think I would have got tackled by anybody on this pitch right now. Everyone's tackles are looking incredible today. Lovely take through from Charlotte Daly again.
That's brilliant there. Brilliant attack for Birmingham. Sophie Jones takes it the other way, sees the space. Oh, and what a tackle by Newcastle. Ella Shakespeare, lovely offload to Esme. Oh, and she thought the winger was there, but not quite. Great pick up from Helena. And Newcastle really putting on this pressure in defence, really forcing Brum to make those decisions quickly. So quick to those rucks again. Unfortunately offside though. And that'll be a Brum penalty.
Caught by the Newcastle 11, and another lovely tackle from Evelyn there.
But what an offload by the Newcastle 11. Wow.
Ooh, big tackle. Charlotte Daly again.
Sophie Jones steals it.
Brown working to get over the ball. Lovely take from Helena.
And evens down this side.
Lovely. Lovely off.
Fitz is there to support.
Really fast to the ruck there from Birmingham.
And what a line speed from Newcastle.
Fabulous hands there from our captain.
Sophie Jones to Mac. Offload to Ellie.
Ellie down.
Oh, and so quick to the ruck. And that's Georgia Morgan there. Know her from the RFU Union programme.
Oh yeah.
It's a really great opportunity by the RFU there, just developing female leaders in sport.
Preparing for the Women's World Cup 2025.
Cannot wait. Come on, the Scots.
Woo!
This will be a Newcastle scrum. And that's time off. Time back on. Let's see what Newcastle can do with the scrum.
Starting to not be able to feel my fingers. I really should have gone for gloves.
Step ahead of you, Krisha.
Clearly. I've got a hat in my pocket, but I'm not sure how well that's going to go for my fingers.
Not so silly, Susie.
I still think silly Susie.
Oh,
a very strong scrum there
brilliant
from Newcastle.
And they're still going. Out to the 10. Lovely
hard
carry
there from Newcastle.
Offloaded to 10 again.
Tackle there from Sophie Jones.
12 takes it back inside.
Lovely stepping from 12.
And that's a penalty to Birmingham. And Sophie Jones will look for touch again here.
Coming right towards us.
She finds touch.
Got the best view again. Lovely take from Ellie Keane there.
And that's a Newcastle penalty.
Just unlucky from Helena there.
Newcastle 10 will look for touch. Oh, and what great distance she's got there. She's gained a lot of territory.
Sets Newcastle in a really good place.
Did you know Ella Shakespeare coaches rugby on cruise ships around the world? I know.
How did she find the time?
Who knows?
Lovely take there from Newcastle.
That's a great ball. So much territory there.
Ball is out. Taken down by Newcastle.
It's good line speed there by Mac and Amber. A lovely duo.
Lovely take there from Izzy Harbour.
Tackle.
Tackle.
It's good. So strong in her hits.
I think that's another one from Mac. Mac is on it today.
Relentless work ethic from her.
I think both teams are putting up an absolutely incredible fight.
They absolutely
They both
are.
want it really, really well.
This attack is so strong from Newcastle. They've done so well to keep possession. I think as he said, it's their speed to rocks is so good.
And that is out into touch. I didn't see who it came off though.
And that's half-time here in Birmingham. Currently the score is 12-5 Birmingham. But Newcastle are just as much in this fight. They're doing so well, and we've seen that relentless attack just there. Stick around for our half-time performance from Buds. And the crowd's just growing here at Bournbrook.
I think Buds are getting ready to come on quite soon.
You ever dabbled in dance, Krisha?
I did.
Did you?
I danced for 10 years maybe, but it was ballet, not quite what they're doing.
Didn't aspire to be in the Royal Ballet.
Not quite sure it would have gone that well for me. I mean,
thank you to our sponsors, Papa John's, for providing the post-match food for our players.
I've already heard them speaking about it, so everyone's very excited. Got Rory delivering some pizzas.
Well, just yet, it's only half time.
And that is Buds heading on to the pitch for their performance.
Welcome back here in Birmingham. Thank you to Buds for that incredible halftime performance.
I'm feeling very nippy. Really wishing I had gloves on.
It's a big second half coming up here.
I think we've got Birmingham heading back on now. Yep, I can see them running. It's going to be a really competitive second half, I think.
Yeah, when Birmingham travelled to Newcastle, the game was so close. So it's really all to play for here.
That's the girls coming back on, the crowd cheering.
Led out by captain Sophie Jarrett.
I think we've got a couple of replacements as well. I can see Jemima Moss at 19 is on with Louise Pleasant off. Ella Thomas is headed onto the field. Not quite sure. I think she's replaced Lois Conway.
We've also had Fitz come off the field.
Let's go, Pookie!
Sophie Jones with the restart.
Chase down is incredible from Birmingham.
It's a great carry by Newcastle. I think we've got Mimi Patton who's moved to centre for Fitz. Still got Evelyn and Eve on the wings. And the reliable Charlotte Daly at fullback. Plays with Hammerhead Sevens and also with Leicester Tigers. Just another one of our players who started playing rugby here at the University of Birmingham. And she started her course again 5 years ago. And she's just wowed us all by how far she's made it with her rugby and how far she's got to go. And she's such an impressive player.
Lovely charge down there from Izzy Harbour, I think that was.
Out to Jemima Moss, Mimi Patton.
Just tripped there. Lovely speed to the rucks there from Brum. I think that was Ella Thomas straight there.
Massive meters there.
Ball just got loose there, I think. Eve's on that. Offload there to Evelyn.
That's a forward pass, unfortunate there. Eve's such an impressive player. She scored 6 tries for UOB this season, puts her in the top 10 across the Northern and Southern Premiership leagues in BUCS.
No way.
She's a very impressive player.
I mean, she has got incredible speed to her. And not just speed, but just technique is incredible. She can just see the space.
She can. And in defence as well, just a powerhouse. Like, wouldn't want to come up against her.
No, definitely not.
Be on the losing side of it.
Let's tackle there.
Secure rucks by Newcastle.
Lovely hit there. It's Ellie Keane with that hit, I think.
Newcastle fighting to find a way through this Brum defence. So competitive. Really fighting for the ball at the ruck. It's great to see.
This might be some of the fastest speed to rucks I've seen. Just so good.
It's great. Here Newcastle go for touch. And they found it. Just over Evelyn's head.
Like in January.
This is the Newcastle line out. Brum send up early. We'll restart that. I think Brum were just closing the gap there. And Newcastle have lost that. Jemima Moss is on it. Izzy Harbour carries, great
Lovely
handoff.
take through from her.
And she's still going. She's made massive meters. Got to be one of our strongest carriers.
Definitely.
Lovely
hard
from
line
Mimi.
there from Mimi. Unlucky, just not that.
She's done so well there. Great vision. Such a competitive league this year, with that spot opening up in the Women's National League.
Definitely.
Everyone's fighting for it, aren't they?
The intensity has just been ramped up so much. Everyone wants it so much.
And the whole season, the league's been, you can't predict what's happening.
I think no game's been a cert. It's been...
The table's moved around so much. It's great to see that level of competitiveness. Makes for exciting matches too. Here comes the Newcastle 10. What a great carry. She's bursting through.
Excellent meters made.
Oh, an excellent tackle there by Mac.
Mac attack strikes again. Nice offload there from Newcastle.
Lovely offload. Newcastle take it in. I think Birmingham have turned that over.
Oh, lovely stuff from them.
Here goes Mac attack out to Sophie Jones.
Lovely offload there.
Oh, and another
offload.
Evelyn puts on the pace.
And Evelyn is down the line, just down by
Great
Newcastle.
tackle there by Newcastle. Great cover.
Brilliant meters there from Evelyn.
Sophie Jones. Oh, and what nearly a great interception.
Lovely carrying, I think, from Ellie Keane there.
Such a strong player. Here goes Esme to Ella Shakespeare.
Brum getting over there in the rocks.
J Moss out to Sophie Jarrett. Over to Eve. Oh, and that's a shame.
Unlucky.
Fingertips. This will be a Newcastle line out. Gosh, blinking, you missed the transition. One person's attacking, one's defending. Can't keep up with this.
Both teams are doing so good to turn it round so quickly and transition from defence to attack.
Such an impressive level of rugby we're playing. Oh, and Brum take that line
Taking
out.
there from Brum.
That's unfortunate there. They did well to get the line out. That'll be a Newcastle scrum. Great enthusiasm there for Sophie Jarrett. She really picks the team up. That's what you need out there. Someone who's just picking you up each time. She's so reliable. All the girls love her, don't they?
Definitely. It's very much a mental game, and having somebody there just with encouragement is just so much help.
Yeah, and with the experience she has as well.
Incredible experience.
This will be a Newcastle scrum again.
I found a really good. We do a film. Yes. So I somehow stumbled across this
Got J Moss at 8. capped with England under-20s and Worcester Warriors. Such an asset to the team. It's great to see her back on the pitch.
Just come back from a shoulder injury.
Lovely attack there by Newcastle. And they still got it.
Breaking through the line there. Taken down by Brum.
It's a brilliant attack. Oh, and what a hit there. Izzy Harbour again. Relentless. And Brum have turned it over. Ellie Keane.
Good hands there from Brum. Lovely carry from Ellie Keane.
Sophie Jones to Ella Shakespeare. Big carry. Mimi there to support in the ruck, but Newcastle were so quick. Brum have still got hold of that. Ella Thomas.
Taking it into contact. Lovely.
Cuts back inside, makes great meters. That ball's just been lost.
Picked up there from Ella Shakespeare.
Done well to keep hold of it. Unlucky there.
Picked up by Newcastle.
They've got the advantage, I believe. What a tackle again. That's Mac. Lovely step there by the Newcastle too.
It says it's done by 90 which is only next, and I'm obviously not done. I'll tell you what.
They've shipped that out wide so quickly. Just got to keep this attack up now. They're doing so well.
Lovely carry through there.
Well covered by Izzy Harbour. That's a Brum penalty. They've done so well there. They stayed switched on in defence.
I can hear the subs from the sideline really cheering them on.
Yeah, their discipline's been so good. You can see the spectators ranking up on the bank. Remember, after this match, we've got the men's first 15 versus Newcastle first 15.
And that is at 7:30, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so. Between that, we'll have cheer performing. And then at half-time, the much anticipated battle sock will take to the field. We've just got time off here for an injury. The season may be over after this for the ones, or until their cup run starts. But the twos have still got quite a few matches to go, haven't they?
I think it might be 4 matches left, potentially.
Yeah. They've had a really mixed season. They've had a lot of new people come into the team and starting rugby for their first time and have done so well to, bring them up, get them playing at such a competitive level.
Yeah, the twos have definitely coming into their own this season, pushing really, really hard, getting better as we go along.
Such a difficult league as well. We've got the likes of Worcester University, Nottingham Trent. Really great. Time back on and Birmingham take the line out. That's a driving ball by Birmingham. Heading for the try line, that's so powerful.
Lovely, powerful.
And they drive over and that's a try.
Lovely from Birmingham.
I can't quite see who it was. Is it? I mean, everyone's cheering, so we'll call it a team try. But check the social medias for who scored the try. Sophie Jones to take the conversion. Newcastle chase it down. That's just short for Sophie. 17-5. Spirit's still high in the Newcastle team. That's great to see, really picking each other up. They're by no means out of this game. It's so competitive, and their attack and their defence is so strong. Birmingham have got to stay switched on now to keep this lead.
And that's caught by Jemima Moss.
Lovely take.
Lovely. Just the meters made there are incredible.
Got Charlotte White on the pitch for Helena West.
At 9.
Sophie Jones out the back to Sophie Jarrett. Eve's there. She's doing well.
Lovely handoffs from Eve. Brum getting very quick to those rucks.
Great take by Ella Shakespeare, and what a carry. Sophie Jones to J Moss. Offload to Sophie Jarrett. Oh, and J Moss makes the loop. Out wide to Charlotte Daly.
Lovely run from her.
Good tackle there by Newcastle. And that's well worked by Newcastle. They've done well. It's a Newcastle penalty. It'll be a miracle if I wake up with a voice tomorrow, Krisha.
Yes, voice isn't sounding great at the moment. I believe that last try was from Esme.
Oh, brilliant. That's great for her. New to the uni and the club this year. She's really worked her way up through the second 15, performs so well, consistently. Really deserves that place.
Real asset to the team.
Oh, lovely step there by the 10. She's bounding through. What a tackle there by Ella Thomas. Great line there.
Newcastle really working hard.
Oh, what a tackle by Eve Slater. That's what we were talking about, isn't it? Such a powerhouse. Great work there by Amber. A lovely little kick behind. Evelyn Clark's there.
She's taking it. She's heading up. Fabulous work making some meters for the team.
Sophie Jones to Ella Shakespeare. Out to Ellie Keane.
Lovely take from her.
Newcastle so quick to those rucks.
Oh,
Is that turned over? It is. Well deserved. So speedy.
Newcastle's lines are just so impressive.
They've made great meters there. Such a good position now. What a barge, that's great. Lovely pick and go, making an extra couple meters there. And the winger's calling for it out wide. That's the Brum penalty. I think maybe Newcastle off feet of the ruck. Sophie Jones goes for touch. What a boot. She finds it.
The intensity is just incredible to watch. Crowds are still just getting bigger and bigger.
And if you're listening while you're here at the match, listening to our wonderful commentary. Make sure you head down, get food and drinks. We've got burgers, hot dogs, and Brooks Bar providing just outside the pitch. And that'll be a Newcastle scrum. Let's see what Newcastle can do with this. They've been so powerful. Their backs are desperate for the ball. Strong by Newcastle.
Persistent tackle there from our captain.
Look where they're going. Match up, match up.
7 carries, a massive hit. Great tackle there by Amber. It's well jumped on by 21 Newcastle. What a tackle by Ella. Strength. Brum have done well there to push back Newcastle back. Very strong defence, great pressure.
That is a scrum down there. And I believe Birmingham with the ball.
We've got a Rishi Hall coming on for Eve Slater at the wing. This is, I think, Rishi's first season of 15s. Used to playing 7s out in Dubai. I think you'll see that by her Rishi Goosey. You'll no doubt get to see.
I hope we do. That is a highlight of me watching these matches.
Reckon we should get a Rishi to do a goose step masterclass sometime.
I think
before
so.
7 season starts.
I think so. I think we could all benefit from that ahead of our 7s tournaments we're getting organised.
I think I could definitely benefit from that. Not sure I'm a goose step as much of a rhino gallop. Oh, a lovely play there by the backs. Charlotte Daly takes it. A great tackle by Newcastle. They've done well there. That's just knocked on. Newcastle just got to find the flow in their attack again.
Oh, and we've got Billy Day on at hooker.
Look at that scrum. That's really impressive. Ball's out the back. Oh, and that's a shame. The pressure from Birmingham there really put Newcastle. So Newcastle go for touch here. That's well found. Newcastle in a great position here. Let's see what they can do with it.
Lovely take there. That was...
Oh, and that's great from Newcastle, so strong. And what a drive by Jamos. Great line sweep from Birmingham. And the pressure they're putting on the Newcastle attack. She's done well to make it through there.
Handoff's looking really strong from both teams at the moment, to be fair.
Very strong.
Came to watch the big game then? Off for about half hour, yeah? Oh, how are you? I'm well, I'm a bit nervous. Last game of Bournbrook for a lot of them. Is he a bit emotional? Speaking today.
I think he's a bit.
He always cried before one of the games to start the season, so I wouldn't be surprised if it changed rates.
And that's a Newcastle penalty.
I think him and Coombs have earned it. For the season, he's only been in it.
Not rolling away there, Birmingham.
I reckon I can see it.
Calls on the captain again.
No, I'll see it.
Newcastle were looking for the quick tap and go there.
We've got a cup run coming up, actually. Yeah, we're in the semis. The Midlands conference, right? The big one. The big one.
Birmingham have got to keep their discipline here.
So this is the way to go. If they can get some sort of results. Sorry? I'm playing twos this year, yeah. No, I'm trying. I think, well, yeah, no, I'm not, yeah. No. I'm much better bloke than them.
Great carry there by Newcastle.
Wow.
And the ball's out. Oh, and she's broken through the line. Great offload.
Is that like a sacrifice?
I don't really know. I think it's run by the same people, I imagine.
Well kept hold of there.
Me and me working hard to get her down.
Where I feel comfortable and at home. So,
It's not really a. Yeah, it's no problem.
exactly. But anyway, I'll see you in a bit.
Lovely hit there.
Oh, really?
That's a knock on by Newcastle. From her pumped by that penalty. You can just sense that fatigue kicking in both teams. Did so well to keep going out there. Handling just becomes more difficult, doesn't it? You get
Full
tired.
80 seems a lot longer than normal when you're playing rugby.
Seems a lot longer when you're commentating as well.
Haha.
It's a great clear there. Well picked up by Newcastle 15. Looking for the gaps.
Brum meeting them.
And it's a great tackle by Ella. Newcastle step back inside.
Another one from Ella.
Meet Ella again. Oh, what a tackle there. Great carry from Newcastle. And that's another Brum penalty.
Girls seem very excited about that one as well.
Grinding away, they really deserve this.
The drive from both teams is just really incredible to watch. Ooh.
Is that Sophie Jarrett with the calf cramp?
Uh-oh.
That's a Sophie Jarrett special, that.
Yeah, that's some free spray, I think.
I don't know. Big shout out to our physios, Becca and Susie. Such a crucial job that they do.
Wouldn't be able to do it without them.
Strong defence here by Newcastle, but Birmingham continue to make those metres. Mac takes it.
Lovely push through there from Mac. Nice roll with it as well.
Mimi out to Rishi. Oh, and there's the step, and again.
Oh, just some incredible moves from Arishi there.
Great support in the ruck. Billy, Rose with her. Oh, and we've got Rose Pickard on the field. It's great to see her.
Lovely rucking from Rose there.
Sophie to Ella
Carried
to
through
Ellie.
by Ellie. Run back in for the ruck.
Charlotte White to Sophie Jones. J Moss. Mimi as well
nice
to hold
hands.
on. And she's still going. Gets the offload away. Is that J Moss again?
Yeah, I believe that is. They're getting far away again, I can't see.
Ella Shakespeare. That's a great tackle by Newcastle. Number 9. Charlotte White. Sophie Jones out the back to Sophie Jarrett.
Nice to Arushi.
On the wing to
Lovely on the
Arushi.
wing.
And she gets
Lovely run
away.
from Arushi there.
That's a great tackle by Newcastle, but the support is there. Sophie Jarrett is so reliable. Sophie Jones out to Billy. Good support there from Amber and Rose. Sophie Jones to Ella Thomas.
Ella Thomas.
Stopped dead in her tracks there. That's great defence from Newcastle. Sophie Jones to Ella Shakespeare.
To Jemima
Seamus.
Moss. Picked up by Evelyn.
That's a knock on, unfortunately, from Brum.
What an incredible run from Arushi there.
Brilliant attack.
Brought Brum so close to that try line.
Fearless.
Crowds are even bigger now, I can't believe it.
We've got Newcastle and Birmingham men's warming up. Kick-off right after this match. It's great to see Rose on the pitch. She's grown up in Malawi, played for one of the first women's teams that was established there.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Another really, really strong member of our team.
Got a scrum here. I believe it's Newcastle's. Charlotte Daly trying to keep warm in the backfield.
Do some of her famous jumping.
Brum ready to pounce. Look at that line speed. So much pressure. Oh, and that's unfortunate for Newcastle.
And that's a knock on there.
We've got a Brum scrum in the midfield. Charlotte White puts the ball in. Oh, and that's strong from Newcastle. Look at them drive.
Just picked
Great
up.
pressure from the Newcastle 9.
Charlotte Daly.
Out to
Pops to
Evelyn.
Evelyn. Round the wing. Taken down by Newcastle.
That's J Moss.
Brum working hard to get back in place so they can hit really hard.
Oh, and what a Mac attack. She
And that
drives
is
through.
Mac over the line. Some brilliant, brilliant rugby from both sides there. Rory coming back down the sides.
Well done, Mac Allen. It's really well worked there by Birmingham attack.
I can hear some chants coming down from the supporters at the sides.
It's lovely to have all the club down. How much does that home advantage really play in here?
I think just knowing that you've got the rest of your teammates there from various other teams just supporting, I think makes such a big difference, because you know I think you can feel the energy of them behind you. and it gives you just a pick up even when you've worked really, really hard and you might be exhausted, but just pushing through that last bit with all the energy from them is incredible.
It's well chased out from Newcastle, but a successful conversion for Sophie Jones. Got Fitz back on the pitch.
Looking cold.
Just a little bit chilly out.
I mean, if I'm cold, they must be freezing.
Got some special warm socks on. Got for Christmas, so my feet are toasty.
I've got 3 socks on, 3 pairs of socks on, but not doing very much.
Each foot or 3 between?
No, 3 on each foot.
Restart from Newcastle. Billy keeps hold of it, that's
Lovely.
incredible.
Hands from Billy.
Sophie Jones to J Moss. Out to Sophie Jarrett, she's got a rush on the wing. Amber keeps
Picked
hold of
up
it
by
there.
Amber.
Well tackled by Newcastle.
Lovely
Great
clear
try.
from Ellie Keane.
Charlotte White to Sophie Jones. J Moss offload to Ella Shakespeare. It was so quick. I didn't even see that one coming.
I didn't. Too fast for us, Suze.
And that's a Newcastle scrum. Imagine Newcastle are used to these cold temperatures. Must be a bit chillier up there.
Definitely.
Not as, I don't know, Midlanders and Brum. Too used to the warm weather. Sophie Jones clears.
Lovely kick.
And that's bounced backwards, but Newcastle are there.
Lovely take from
So
them.
is Ella Thomas. Great tackle. Back pop inside, great carry through. Brum have to reorganise their defence now. Newcastle are looking threatening. Oh, and another Fitz. Look at the drive. 19 to 10.
Out to the Newcastle wing.
Putting up a fight there. That's brilliant carry.
Brum
Lovely.
looking threatening in their defence, coming up as one strong line.
Oh, and Newcastle really putting the pressure on Charlotte White there. That's great from Georgia Morgan. Sophie Jones to Ella Thomas.
Lovely carry through
Brilliant
there from
carry.
Ella.
What an
Nice
offload
pop
to
off.
Ellie. Oh, that's unfortunate. Great attack there from Ella Thomas. And this will be a Newcastle scrum.
I haven't told them about the Friday because I didn't know because we don't know if they're going to mark any of the right exams yet. Anyway, I'm trying to cheat on Monday. Erin's running, Erin's out. To cheat to the game.
Newcastle set for attack. And that's strong from Newcastle, driving forwards. Ellie Keane so fast out of that scrum. Offload straight into the hands of Charlotte White. And Brum get the turnover. Sophie Jones to Ella Thomas.
Ella Thomas powering through again.
Excellent carry.
Lovely support there from the rest of the team.
Good attack in the ruck by Newcastle. Putting the pressure on Birmingham to attack. Charlotte Daly.
Some incredible meters there from her.
And that's a Newcastle penalty. And they've tapped and gone quickly. That's a big carry, but an even better tackle there. Oh, but they've managed to offload it and Newcastle still carry through. Another meters made.
Brilliant carry through there from Newcastle.
19. Takes it herself. Met by Fitz and Mac. A deviling duel.
Good pick there from Newcastle.
Oh, and that's unlucky there. Really promising attack by Newcastle there. And that's full time here in Birmingham.
And the score is 24-5 to Birmingham.
That's a brilliant performance from both sides. Thank you to Newcastle for making the journey down. And congrats to Birmingham.
Absolutely incredible from both teams there. That's been thrilling to watch.
It's been really great. That's so evenly matched as well there.
Definitely.
You know, constant turnovers, great attack and defence from both sides. Newcastle have done so well there. Hope that's a performance they're very proud of.
Both teams should be. Don't forget to stick around for our... Who's at half time?
Cheer are performing.
There we are.
Soon, and then we'll have the men's kickoff. But before that, we hope to get some post-match interviews, so stick around to hear from our captains. Oh, really? an excellent performance. How was tonight for you?
It was unreal. Atmosphere's great. Although we're not at home, it's my favourite away match of the season, and I've been here 4 years, so it's great. I love the atmosphere.
Brilliant. And how's the season been for you?
It's been a lot more successful than it was last season. A lot of good new talent coming through, so that's great.
That's brilliant. Best of luck with your cup run, and we hope it goes well. That's brilliant. Thank you.
No worries.
Sophie,
Yeah.
how was tonight for you? What does that having this crowd here mean for you?
It means so much. Engage is the highlight of the uni rugby calendar, so there were a lot of nerves, to say the least. We were definitely feeling it, and Newcastle is such strong competition, so we were all feeling very stressed before the game. But I think the atmosphere, the crowd, the energy just really pulled us through in that second half, and it's just so exciting to get the win in front of such an immense crowd.
That's brilliant. And obviously, last BUCS match for you. You've been here a few years.
Been here a while. Yeah.
How's this season been for you?
It's been so immense. It is my favourite season of all the ones I've done. I think it's been the strongest competition. I think we've got such a strong league. Obviously Newcastle, but the likes of sort of Nottingham, Loughborough, Northumbria, all such strong teams. Leeds Beckett. So no game has been easy. So to come through as high up as we have and to get the wins that we have has just been immense, and that's down to the effort through all the girls in the one squad, the effort of the coaches and everyone in the whole club. It's just been amazing.
Brilliant. Well, thank you both for such an entertaining match, and enjoy your post-match celebrations.
Thanks, Suze. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Cheers. No, how was commentating?
Thank you again for joining us here on Bournbrook. Stick around for Cheer Sock, who are about to perform, and then we've got the men's kickoff coming soon. Goodbye from Chris and Suze.
They're both on. Are they on?
And we're back. UBRFC men's first team versus Newcastle first team. Set to be an awesome match. Batesy, anything you'd like to go?
Yeah, it's gonna be one hell of an evening. The boys are prepped and ready, and it's something to definitely get excited for. Gabe, are you excited, Gabe?
I'm ferociously excited, Batesy.
Oh, we've got Rory the Lion coming over saying hello.
Passing by.
And like
thanks
that,
to the sponsors, Oddballs and everyone going about this. Papa John's as well. Awesome from you. Some of the boys don't need any more pizza, but you know we'll take it nonetheless. And I know we have some food vans on the car park, as well as Brooks Bar helping down to support us with alcohol.
They are indeed, and here come Newcastle. Here they are.
Not the nicest sight.
No, it's not the best. The kit is, it's not my cup of tea, Gabe. It's definitely not my cup of tea.
I think the blue really crashes with the red. I think there's a couple of dodgy haircuts which need sorting out.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time to talk about the haircuts, Gabe.
I'm sure the Brum supporters down there will let them know.
Rory is not having any of it. Thumbs down from Rory. But here we go. Couple of seconds until kickoff. And let's see what the boys have got in store for us this evening. We've got a good crowd down here.
Right, so it's Newcastle kicking off to a ferocious Birmingham side. Time to see what gets played.
It's crucial, really. The catch is on point, and that we can attack from the off. We really want to make a staple, and here we go. Ollie Morris under the ball there.
Well taken by Brum, good clear out. Look to exit here, I reckon.
It's a big hit there.
So what do you think following Brum's season? What do you think they're going to be trying to get out of this game?
I think this game is going to be crucial. Obviously, it's been a tricky season here at Brum, but... Oh, it's beautiful take! Will Pearce, what a take!
Fueled by Thatchers. Price, please.
It's a fantastic start from Brum. Piercy with a beautiful catch in the air. We're all loving it here. Newcastle do retain possession, however. Back to what I was saying before, it's been a tricky season for Brum. You know, there's been ups and downs throughout the season. But a game definitely that we can capitalise on. You know, we've got a really good crowd here. We've got a fantastic event organised by Grant Rogan and Ed Dobbs and Lewis Keats, and the women have done a brilliant job as well. It's been a great day for rugby. So I definitely think that Brum can bring it to the supporters and put a shift in.
Do you think, so in this game, you know, there's team, maybe Newcastle are going to be looking at the favourites over Brum. Do you reckon the crowd today is going to help Brum?
100%. I think the crowd are really going to provide the comms, provide the energy that Brum will need today. You know, it's a massive game for them against a tough opposition. Newcastle are top of the table, I believe.
I believe they are. I believe they're looking hot.
They're looking
that way, but in terms of,
well,
you know, they're playing
maybe
good rugby
both. Maybe
so far.
both, Gabe. Maybe
I believe
both.
Their season's been okay.
I believe so.
Again, I back the team we've put out today. I think they're going
100%.
to do a lot of damage. You know, you've got big boys like Will Davis.
Oh, the one and only.
You know, he's a bull, really. Raises them and lives as one.
Yeah.
And we got out the backs again, like we've got Will Pearce, you know, ferocious on that wing. Henry Harper, Hugo Murray in the centres. They're going to cause a lot of damage to the defence of Newcastle.
What a combination they are as well, and a big shout out to him. First game back in quite a while. He's a fantastic rugby player, offers so much, and an all-round brilliant bloke as well, so that always helps. Here we go, Seth Leach over to Tobias Trafford. Here we go, Piercy cuts inside. Impressive athletes as well.
Hugo Murray, possibly one of the most impressive athletes I've seen.
I'd have to agree.
I'm going to say the last decade, including Olympians.
The last decade? Including Olympians, really?
I think he beats, you know,
well,
everyone.
That line speed has just proved it. It's just proved it. That's good. It's a promising attack from Newcastle. There's no denying it, but Brum have defended well. They've recovered well.
Rory.
Rory the Lion.
For 1 second, if there's anything you'd like to say to the team, what would it be?
But we'll save it for a later date.
All right, that was Rory clocking in. Boys
For those who don't know, Rory is our mascot here at Birmingham. He's a lion, actually, as we are called the Birmingham Lions, so it does make sense.
Nice pass by Ted. Hugo shifts out.
Here goes Pearce.
He's running on the outside.
That's a bosh and a half from Will Pearce. He's done well to stay in touch there, Gabe.
He has done really well there. PSC this whole season has shown that his physicality is something that he is proud of.
All you got to do is look at the specimen. I mean, what a man.
There's a bit of a kerfuffle going on between Birmingham 6 and Newcastle 4.
Slight altercation, but it's been resolved in the name of the sport, and that's why we all love this game.
Right, Birmingham to put in a solid defensive effort. Newcastle looks strong in attack. 12 can't.
Thankfully, that was not the best pass. And Newcastle are through.
Newcastle over in the corner.
It is a try for Newcastle.
I think that's a tough one for Birmingham. I think
100%.
When you're put under that pressure and they play like that, especially with the pressure of the crowd and everything, I think an early conceding try like that is going to be something they're going to have to think about and try and figure out how to act upon.
100%. And I'm not. Me and Gabe do play for the University of Birmingham Rugby Club. However, I think Birmingham have actually been the brighter side. I think Newcastle have done well to capitalise on the space out wide. However, I think Brum attack is looking sharp, it's looking fluid. There's been some big carries, but Newcastle have capitalised on it, like I said. And it's a tricky one to take for Brum.
No, I think that's fair. I think Newcastle obviously a very well drilled team. You know, their movement out the back is exceptional, and when they get into space, they are a danger. Yeah, I would still lean on Birmingham's side. I think they possibly want it more. They've got a lot on the line, and I think later in the game they could prove that.
Conversion, Newcastle, here we go. Let's see what their fly half has got in store for us.
Probably not a lot.
Okay, but one hopes. It's quite an impressive nudge.
Turns out he had 2-point conversion in him, so take that back. Sorry, Newcastle. You know, the boys looking back to get into the game, lining up. I think they're going to try and go out on the attack, especially this early on. How do you think they manage Newcastle's hot attack at the moment?
I think personally they've got to take this. Ooh.
Unreal tip back from Preston.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll capitalise. It's all right. I have faith in the boys. No, I think they've got to take. Let's not joke. That's fantastic play.
I think that wasn't fantastic. I think that was good capitalising because Newcastle.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I probably should have my glasses. Nothing that I'd be able to recreate. That's for sure. Definitely not you. Hello, Barney with a lovely little nudge there. Oh, he's got a fantastic left peg. He really.
We have 23 programs.
Do you want them inside?
Tuck around the corner.
But I understand it's not going to happen. Let's just, if we can get a message,
we'll get Rory to go.
Push him back.
Oi, Rory! Sorry about that if you heard that. Right, Birmingham leading the move.
Well, they've clearly practiced that, haven't they, Gabe?
Yeah, this has been a massive focus for them this season, working on their maul drive.
Yeah.
And I think it has worked wonders. They're always hot off line-outs and they can produce a sugar load of space.
Well saved, Gabe. Well saved.
With their maul.
Well done. Incredibly impressed. Now, Gabe, as a former ones player yourself, What was the prep like? Can you give us an insight, give the viewers at home an insight into what it takes to prep for a game like this?
Well, I think a lot of players, you know, we train on the Monday, we have early morning gym, and then Monday evening training. So that takes up majority of our Monday. Sorry for the slow speech. Birmingham are looking hot.
I have to say, Gabe, sorry to interrupt your beautiful speech about Mondays.
That's right, I was
mesmerised, as was I. But Brum's attack is looking really good.
Mate, I think the thing with Brum is when they get it, they get it.
Yes.
Oh my God, is it bloody awesome?
I'd have to agree. I mean, we've got some big carriers. I mean, you look at Will Davies, the number 3 here.
Oh, lovely tip by Llewellyn, creating space. Hopefully Brum can get quick ball.
He's cleared it.
Go on, use that for that.
Utilise.
Oh, well, perfect penalty for Brum. But no, whilst we've got a little break in play, I'll continue.
Yes, please do, Gabe.
Monday, early morning gym and training, takes up a lot of your day. Tuesday, you know, would have maybe a little workout during the day. And a lot of the time, Tuesday is about mental preparation. You can't really let, you know, the academic side of university get in your head. I don't think. I think that's got to take a pause.
Save that for a Thursday, Friday, eh?
Save that for a Friday. Thursdays.
Yes, Thursday could be a write-off for no reason at all.
It's all about preparing, and I think a lot of the boys put their whole week into this. And Mondays they go out training. During Monday day, they you know, tick off their academic goals or whatever. Tuesday is about preparing as well, gym session. A lot of the boys maybe sauna, swim, just get loose for the game. Wednesday is all about the game. The whole day is spent focusing on that and how you're going to play. Constant back and forths about tactics and whatnot. And then boils down to the game where you're training and having fun. That is
fantastic
by Traff.
Fantastic.
That's exactly what he wanted and needed.
And I have to say, you know, in rugby, for those that don't know, usually your kicker, your kicking for the post, is your fly half. Then, however, Tobias Trafford is our number 9, and I have to say he's stepped up to the plate fantastically.
He's just got laces blessed by the Pope.
He actually does.
He has got something on those laces, and
it's something special. It is something special. He adds that little bit of spice, and we're awfully thankful for it.
Well, it's moments like that, isn't it?
It is, and it's crucial. And it's what, 7-3 now?
7. No.
Good day.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Just had to clarify that one.
Right, Brum looking to exit now.
Traff again with his magic right boot.
Hopefully Preston can create some damage going.
It's high. It's very high.
Oh.
The Newcastle player's done well there.
Right, Newcastle shipping it out wide. Again, capitalising off that space.
It's a big hit. Dominant tackle in the centre there by Harry Foster.
Yeah.
El Capitan himself.
How about that?
And a penalty, Brum. Fantastic work.
It was covered in butter, apparently.
Is that Will Price? I think it might be.
That's the Birmingham Ultras, if you can hear that. Always down supporting the boys.
Song called He Knocked It On, which I believe was written by Ed Sheeran one day.
I believe, I think the premise is about a player knocking it on.
And for those at home that don't know what that is, that's when you drop the ball and it goes ever so slightly forward.
That is true.
Thanks, Gabe.
Now time to discuss the offside rule.
And for more rugby tips and tricks, please follow the following.
Oh, lovely pick by Seth Leach. Brum looking hot in attack at the moment.
There's definitely space, Gabe. There's definitely space that I think, with the players that we've got, and our 10, Ted, who's absolutely fantastic, he's the playmaker of the team. And I think he'll be able to unlock Newcastle's defence and utilise it. And that's a fantastic carry from Tom Llewellyn.
Through. Talking of Llewellyn, out. I know you're on the YouTube live stream.
Hello, Steve. I am Callum. I am actually Llewellyn's son here at the University of Birmingham. So hello, Steve. Hopefully meet you soon.
And Birmingham just missed that pass at the end there. And Newcastle will clear it out of there.
Here's Ted. Or Barney's.
Barney has had an incredible season this season.
I'd have to agree.
He has been so hot for the ones. Almost too, some would say.
I'd have to agree. I think Barney is one of those players. He's so underrated. He is so
on the ball.
Oh, it's incredible. I didn't even realise he was that quick. He started running the other day and I was baffled, Gabe. Absolutely baffled.
Oh, just an unlucky play by
Fantastic. Davies breaking the gain line.
No time to see what the backs can do. Oh, to Llewellyn. Great crash up by him. Harper screaming for the ball.
Go well.
Will Pearce.
William!
It's all right. We're actually joined by Will Pearce to us, who, let's just say, got a little bit excited there, as did everyone in Birmingham, as it was Will Pearce.
Oh, and Birmingham.
Go on, boys! Go on, boys! It's a fantastic defensive effort from Newcastle, but a brilliant drive from Brum.
Go on, the boys.
Okay, we'll have to take over. I can't quite see without my glasses.
My vision is a bit spotty.
I might have to. Turns out both me and Gabe are actually slightly blind, so...
An event has happened on the other side of the pitch.
And we're not sure what.
But regardless of that, that was an incredible offensive effort by Brum.
It was brilliant.
I think that goes to show that when they have it, and they can use space so efficiently.
100%. And with the pace that we've got on the wings, it's open skin.
Would not want to be a deer, tell you that.
You say, some may...
There are rumours creeping about that a lion may be introduced to the fight.
I don't like saying too much. And usually your money would be on the lion. However, I've seen these guys train and they are something special.
And showing up every year, despite previous teams not respecting that. But by that I mean every following year.
Just in case there's any confusion, we mean every year. Battlestock, you are legends, and everybody here on the Borney B cannot wait.
Right, Tobias Trafford is just stepping up to kick the ball through the sticks. Again, if I was better man, I'd have my money on this, but we've just got to sit and see.
It's 3 to the good.
That was a certain, you know.
I could have won quite a lot of money.
7-6. I think the boys have showed that they are really up for the fight. You know, they've come back aggressively and they've capitalised on opportunities to take points on the board. I think that's something we've struggled on in previous seasons, is using the 3 points to really put pressure on teams. Now I think Newcastle are going to be in a scarier setup than when they were at the beginning, I think. What are your thoughts?
I think so. I think it's crucial to get points on the board, and I think the boys have done incredibly well managing the game to do so. And when you've got Traff who can kick the ball like he does, it's almost a no-brainer, really. Obviously, people in rugby, everyone thinks, oh, go for the try, go for the try, go for the 5 points and then conversion. However, points are crucial in every aspect of the game. And if you can get 6 points on the board, it's incredibly impressive.
No, exactly. And when you are putting points on and you are chasing down, Newcastle will get put under a lot of pressure, and it sets up a really good second half.
100%, and I think Newcastle will be feeling the pressure. You know, they've started strong, but so have Brum, and I think with the points being as close as they are, it's definitely a close game. We're just closely watching. That's an unfortunate bounce.
Attempted a little chip over and just sadly didn't come off. The bounce was not in Birmingham's favour. But yeah, going back to the pressure point, I actually think I can see Newcastle's 11's knees shaking.
I think so. And it's not even that cold here in Brum.
No, he's played enough rugby to be warm, so...
He's done a little bit of running. Who's this young chap coming over?
Right, so we have a Newcastle scrum by the looks of it. Should be an interesting part of play. I think Birmingham now going to be put under a bit of pressure in defence. I think they're going to want to defend their 6 points put on the board, and it's just going to be a matter of the backs putting in those big hits.
100%. And when you've got the centre partnership that we do, I think that's a given. However, that's a fantastic scrum.
And the boys push. The boys push. Wow, guys. What you have seen on stream, everyone, is arguably something that we should put in Premiership rugby.
Put it in a frame. Put it in a frame. Will Davies, James Coombs are two props. It's beyond impressive. Beyond impressive. England, hello.
Talking of England, I believe Will Pearce is being called up to the Six Nations squad this Saturday.
Against Wales?
I believe he has, yeah.
For those watching at home, Will Pearce is the number 14 for Birmingham. And he, as you can tell by watching the game so far, he's an incredible talent.
Yeah, we just want to wish him all the success on Saturday. That was a joke for legal reasons.
Yes! Brum it through. It's a fantastic defensive effort.
Brum get hot on the ball. They string plays together like no one.
We're making ground off every single play, Gabe, and it's awfully exciting.
And this is where the thoughts come into Newcastle's mind, like, should I be here? Am I good enough at rugby? And this is Brum proving that they are. And I think this is going to be an awesome, awesome attack by Brum.
And it will play. It will play on the Newcastle's mind. Hello. They will think, as a top table team playing against a team that's a little bit lower in the table, they will think, well, how are we letting this team dominate us?
Exactly. I think that just shows the pure courage by Birmingham. Llewellyn almost sneaking through.
It's a fantastic tackle from the Newcastle 6.
The bull flying through.
Will Davies, that is. The bull. He's actually put that on his CV. I checked it over the other day. The bull.
Just got a bit trigger happy there, I believe. I think Brum should have just played easy. But you know, when you're in that sort of pressure and that pushing for that win, especially coming up to the second half, I think fair play to them. You know, they're trying things.
They are trying things, and that's what Ted offers. He offers so much fluidity, so much pizzazz, one would say. Which is exciting for us all to watch on the sidelines and the crowds that we've got down here. Sorry for my stuttering there. But I think that attacking play is something that Brum really need to be proud of. They've definitely, Brum have got the ball back. Seth leaks through. Newcastle defended well. Brum is setting up a quick attack. Harry Foster
carries it in. Awesome play by Foz.
Hugo Murray on the ball. Deemed an Olympian by Gabe Hayward.
Known as Munch to some. Lovely bloke.
Actually from near me, Hugo is.
He is
near from me. Yeah, big up Gloucester. If there's any Gloucester fans out there, what a win it was against Sale the other week.
Just counter that, big up Bath. You know, Finn Russell has come around and completely transformed our club. And now look at us. You know, everyone wishes they were a Bath fan.
But back to Gloucester, Lewis Ludlow.
Possibly back to Birmingham.
Let's get back to Birmingham, my bad.
Just got a message in from a Birmingham supporter, Charlotte Hayward. She has said that Birmingham are playing awesome and that the presenters are a very good double act. So
that's fantastic.
May have to look that up in the future.
Oh, we've been joined by a club captain, Mr. Lewis Keats. Lewis, can you give the viewers at home an insight into how you think Brum are doing so far, please?
We're going forwards well. I think we've looked the better team so far. Clear we want to keep the scoreboard ticking over, which we're doing quite well, and a big moment now to put some pressure on Newcastle.
And can I just ask you quickly, whilst play seems to be a bit jumpy, just for everyone listening. Just for everyone listening. Obviously, the win were out just before us. They looked awesome. Had a really good game and a really good win. Just a quick rundown of that game.
Yeah, no, exciting game. We knew it was going to be a tough challenge against Newcastle. But, you know, the prep leading up to it this week was really strong and we showed it on the pitch today.
Correct.
He's a man of few words, Lewis Keats, isn't he? He gets straight to the point. He found that funny, Gabe. He found that funny.
Facts.
What a man. He's still here. I don't know if he wants to carry on getting involved or... Strange. We've got a cracking view.
Newcastle just attacking off their line out. Again, using their physicality to break through the line. Brum boys now tracking back a little bit. And again, using that foot just to create pressure in space.
Dre has defended that perfectly.
Yeah, Dre has been awesome this season.
He
pressure
has.
for Birmingham, but I think really shown his worth this season.
He started nearly every game, actually, Dre, hasn't he?
He is awesome at the moment. I think using his pace on the wing has been such an asset for Birmingham. He can just create so much space and meters for Birmingham to then work off.
100%. And when we play... Here at Brum, we play with such attacking speed, and we want to get it to the wingers as much as we can. We want to utilise the space out wide, and we don't really want to be hitting it up with the forwards. We've not always had the biggest of packs, so we've really been... What's the word?
Gabe Hayward was pretty big.
Apart from Gabe Hayward, who's now retired, but what a player!
He was also... couldn't fault him really. Sad he's not here tonight though, but
no, he will be missed.
He'll be supporting the boys. I think he's, doing some networking or something.
Most likely, knowing Gabe, since he's left the rugby world, he's just working on the old business portfolio. Just to get back to rugby, Gabe.
Yeah, so Newcastle.
They're in a good position, Gabe. Let's not deny it. They're in a good position.
Birmingham, though. Oh, I think we read that scrum wrong. That was a Birmingham scrum.
Once again, not bringing the glasses has hindered me. Anyhow.
Less business chat, more rugby chat.
Yes, that is our bad. Sorry, guys. You've tuned in for rugby, not us talking about the one and only Gabe Hayward. Oh dear.
Right, so an interesting scrum. It's now roles reversed. Newcastle now have a scrum. I think was that a knock-on from Birmingham?
I actually can't tell, Gabe. Rory is rolling around on the floor beside us, getting the costume actually quite dirty. So I don't think UB Sport will be too happy with that.
I don't know any dishwashing machines that could clean something that size. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. Hello. A little cartwheel from Rory.
Possibly a dry cleaner job.
I'd say so. Should we get back to rugby again?
Yeah. Thank you.
It's a brilliant scrum.
It is. Hopefully
they've held it incredibly well.
Can use this, crash it up.
Brum hard at 12 from Henry Harper. It's been lost in the tackle.
Right now Newcastle have some open space. Brum panicking a bit to get
fantastic
back round.
tackle. That's a turnover, surely, sir. Yes!
Oh, no. Just not releasing or fingers on the ground.
Yes to Newcastle fans, that was. Sorry for the confusion. However, I'm a Brum fan, so no. But we are unbiased. We'd like to make that evidently clear.
But no, that was really unfortunate. I think Brum are now going to have to put in a massive line-out effort, which is again something they have been working on all season.
Gabe, if you were on the pitch now, playing as a flanker, and you were in the line-out, how would you go about defending this?
Probably look to just jump, intercept the ball, and run the pitch. Score. No, I'm joking. I think what it really needs is just a massive effort from the boys. What you need to do is you need to hold your shape in the maul. Don't give up those feet. Hold as tight as possible. I think an international team that does this really well is Ireland.
Yes, definitely. And it is a Newcastle score.
It's utterly disappointing. All good if you are a Newcastle fan, but I mean it was an awesome line-out effort from them. I think that again shows their physicality.
But to be fair to Brum, I thought to begin with they defended well.
Yeah, mate.
I think so. The engage was good, the strength was good. It wasn't like they just ran straight through us. It was impressive stuff.
What it comes down to, I think, is a lot of the time getting low enough in that engagement
100%.
And aggressive enough and holding it. As soon as teams start peeling and moving around that hold, then I think it comes organisation and coordinating your players to get back into a set position just to hold them off and create pressure for them. As soon as that maul stops moving for them, then they're going to have to start thinking of different options out the back, and it becomes less of a grudge match in the maul.
100%. Expertly analysed there by Gabe. Hats off to the chap. For reference, Gabe has just taken his hat off, so that's cool.
Right. Newcastle now looking to convert. Very hard kick here.
We'll send you a video.
No result there, but otherwise a very good effort from Newcastle. No, I think Newcastle are going to be looking to turn bread into toast almost. I think it's going to be they're going to try to put their foot on the throat and clamp down on this victory early doors. But I think all it comes down to is Newcastle Birmingham just staying in there and staying aggressive and putting up the fight that all these boys have worked for so hard for this game.
100%. I think they are going to try and capitalise, and I think Brum will expect that. They will know that Newcastle will try and go for as many points as they can. Excellent charge down there from Brum.
Didn't quite come off in our favour. Newcastle have made
a Newcastle winger has got a little bit of gas. Emphasis on a little bit.
A little bit. And his boots are bad.
Love the little laugh there from Gabe. So cute.
Right, Newcastle now looking fierce in the attack. Again, there's
a fantastic line from Newcastle, I have to say.
Making on those up front crash balls are just seeming really useful to them at the moment. They can create so much space, put Birmingham under pressure, and utilise the space outside.
Turnover, Birmingham. Is that Tobias Stratford? What a player, and Harper has done so well. He's made 2 tackles in a row and just cleared out a ruck.
Now Birmingham just need to consolidate this. We'll tell you that, they consolidated it by having a scrum.
Appears to be an injury over there, Gabe.
Where?
They've actually just got up, so my bad. I was just going to go to our pitch side correspondent, Jeff Shreves. However, no, not needed. And for those that don't know, that's a little FIFA reference for you. Sam, my brother at home, if you're watching, I hope you enjoyed that FIFA reference. Enjoy the game, chap, and see you soon.
I think Birmingham could be in an awesome spot now. I know Newcastle have just got fresh legs on.
He's a tall man.
He is awfully tall.
Taller than oneself, and I'm taller than the average, one would say. As are you, Gabe. We're tall. We're tall blokes.
I am 6 foot.
As am I. He, however, must be 8 foot.
Birmingham have a pivotal scrum now. Again, front row needs to put in a massive effort. The powerhouse behind the logs need to really drive forwards, and hopefully Birmingham can create some space. Again, we're in a very advantageous place to do that. As soon as we cross over halfway, then it's our play to be had.
It's a fantastic scrum from Brum. Our front row are performing unbelievably well.
The back's just proving what they're doing, and this is Dre. His pace down the wing making meters.
Can we just appreciate the transition that Brum have had there? Absolutely fantastic.
Now we have another scrum 20 metres up the pitch.
We've had a scrum from our 10-metre line all the way over there.
We just need to bully the Newcastle pack. I think by the looks of it, they don't look very well trained. I don't think half of them have probably scrummed before, really, by the looks of it.
The way Brum are dominating, you'd think so.
I think we just put in our front row, heavy hitters, let them drive and create space for the backs. If we get a quick ball off this, run through the back's hands, they can play their moves well and then crash out the outside, and then hopefully Will Pearce gets some ball and goes forth.
Couldn't have put it better myself, Gabe. And looking over here, Will Pearce, if he gets the ball, could find himself in quite a lot of space. And that is dangerous for any opposition, especially Wales when he comes up against them on Saturday.
God, I don't know how Wales are going to cope. I think
without Lurius Zammit as well, without Zammit on the wing, Pearcey's going to have a field day.
Awesome pick from Borthwick. But again, it's just about that pressure of getting into the England squad. Is that going to affect his play? Is it not? But hopefully not.
There's only one way to find out. Saying hello to Rory here.
Just high five Rory. But no, in all serious, with Pearcey, I think anyone will agree with this. he has been standout this season. He has used his physicality, his speed, his rugby knowledge, and as well as being part of the leadership group, to actually motivate all the boys. He gets involved, he digs deep during games, and he just uses it so well to his advantage. And like this, Preston, just if he caught that ball, I reckon it would have been game over, really.
To be fair, the ball was quite a way in front of him.
Exactly, it was again.
But it shows the skill and the elegance to a degree that Brum have got out in the backfield. It's impressive.
It is. I think what's awesome about Brum is no matter their position in the game, they always put in that effort in the back line, and when it flows. And they've proved that over and over again. A lot of their games this season that have ended in a loss have been very close and arguably could go either way.
Is that a Brum turnover? No, not quite. Nearly from Will Pearce. We mentioned him in his game.
Barney's on it.
It's well covered by Barney. And he's done so well to make that ground. He's done so well there, Gabe.
Yeah, Barney has been, again, another asset for the team. Just incredible. I think catching those high balls, going over, he can put so much pressure on the opposition team to then reorganise, and Birmingham can use. Oh, that was Rory. If you heard that.
I don't think so.
Game of volleyball apparently by number 12. He does not know we're playing rugby, but that's expected from Newcastle Uni.
But they never come anywhere. They can't even do their ones on twos.
That was Rory. No, Rory, if having watched 30 minutes, 35 minutes of the game, however long it's gone, any update on what you think is going on in the game? It's a bit of a
nice and PG, please, Rory.
What's going on? I think we need to get more into the game. I think the fans need to get more into the game. I've done all I can, and I don't know what the fans are doing really. They're just very stagnant.
Rory, can we get some songs going?
I've been trying to get some songs going, but they're not following suit.
Okay.
Well, put a message in with the boys. I'm sure they'll be down for it. But I think focus on the player of the rugby as opposed to fans.
Fantastic scrum there from Brum.
Right, scrum.
Willis done well. Traff straight over the ball. Work.
Right for Birmingham.
Work. Get it out. Will Price done well. Llewellyn carries hard.
It's a heavy hit. But Birmingham are reorganising well. Oh, and
it's a late
Ted.
shot on Ted.
Ted is my grandson, so that I take personally. I think that was horrible by a Newcastle player.
I'd agree.
And I don't know. I suspect some sort of disciplinary after the game.
I hope so. Because you can't get away with things like that in this day and age. Not how the game has developed. Here comes a physio for Will Pearce. Now, to say I'm worried is an understatement.
I think Will Pearce deals a lot with this game. He gets a lot of cramps. I know his knees have been bad. He's also been dealing with a bad back, but again, just pushing through. If he was a gladiator, he would be the one with the swirling mace, I reckon.
Oh. And Gabe, what type of gladiator would you be, just out of context?
I would be maybe the one with the net.
The net? Is it the fisherman? Is that what it's called? I don't know gladiators particularly well. Well, that does make net sense.
Yeah, I believe I'd be the fisherman. I feel like I don't offer much aggressively or attackingly, but I reckon get a swift whoop, catch him and run away.
For those at home, the whoop from Gabe is him throwing the net onto the opposition. We'll get back to rugby. Sorry, Mum. I promise you, I'm sorry. We will get back to rugby. I hope you're doing all right.
Fueled by factories.
ASMR on that.
Yeah, definitely. Oh dear.
Right, so a Newcastle scrum off their back line. Again, I imagine just exit it, clear it from their red zone. But then again, with Barney in the back, it gives us an awesome opportunity to counter-attack and use the space that hopefully all the forwards are tied up in, doing their pushy-shovey.
100%. And Barney's one of the calmest rugby players I think I've ever watched. And I've watched many a rugby game in my life. He offers so much calmness to the game.
We have another fan message.
We do.
This time from David Hayward. Charlotte Hayward.
Or Gabe Hayward.
He thinks that Brum will wrap it up in the second half, win by 10, and go on you Lions, he says. So, David Hayward, thank you very much for your message. I am fingers crossed as well that we can win this. It's an awfully tight game at the moment, and I think it's anything to play for.
And that's the half time. Thanks for tuning in for the first half, guys. That was Gabe getting excited.
Let's go, boys! Awesome! Yeah, so we have a couple of Birmingham supporters here. 2s and 3s captain, we're just going to chuck out today. 3s played today, 2 sadly did not. And we're just going to ask them a couple of questions about what they think about the game and the boys leading up to this.
Yeah, so before I start, shout out Harvey Welch, broke his cheekbone last week. My apologies. Hope the recovery goes well. Everyone at the club's really behind you for this.
Yeah, so the game so far, I'm actually quite surprised because, you know, we're playing top of the league, very strong side, and I feel like Brum are really on the front foot right now and really showing them what we can actually do. We've been showing it all season. It's been really narrow between us and really good teams in the league, and I think this really...
Just going to have to cut you off. We have Battle Sock on the pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Possibly the best moment of rugby in the entire season.
Fasten your seat belts.
Go on, Battle Sock! Go on! And we have an old Birmingham boy who's quickly going to do a quick rundown, Iago Wilkes.
Hi guys, it's been a fantastic evening so far. Welcome to the Smash.
Oh, and Rory's on.
Rory's on, he's getting ready to play. Who's he going to tackle?
He's just running. Does he know?
One's over.
He survived.
He's done well. Rory is shit.
Rory needs to get involved. I think there's fights everywhere but by him.
Bloody hell, it's ruthless out
and he's gone good one.
Imagine if Rory wins this battle. That would be a turn up for the ages.
This has been dramatised, but it seems pretty brutal out there.
I don't think it's been dramatised personally.
One is dead on the floor.
Oh, and Rory seems... Oh, I thought...
Is he trying to revive him?
I thought take him back to the battle bus.
Is that a medic or... I don't believe so. He's
an engineer.
That's a brilliant chat there from Manu Gonzalez, who was the 3s captain today.
Sorry, it's my second language. I struggle.
We'll let him be.
No! And Rory has been slain.
Hang on.
Oh, and Flag Guy is getting involved.
Sorry if you heard any bad language there. We apologise, but it is...
Oh, and Spear. Oh, what a hit by Spear. He's up there. He's
incredibly intense
space
battle.
So wisely. Oh, and there's a battle between green and grey in the back. Sword on Spear.
It's one to watch for the
Again,
for sure.
it's just showing skill and prowess.
He's definitely faltering right now.
Anything to say on the old battle sock?
I think Rory's fitness is definitely faltering at this point. It's no surprise. Oh, he's got a spear. Rory's got a spear. This could go terribly wrong, actually. Oh dear. He appears to be... He's done it! Rory has won.
The wrong way round.
He might be tired, but he's certainly won.
Medieval tactic.
Flagman waves. It appears the flagman is winning. Rory's found a new spade.
Oh, Tommy, come back to Batesy.
And we're passing now back to the studio to Callum Bates.
Someone's done, and by the looks of things, Rory the Lion has only gone on blooming one.
Yeah, Rory did do well. Again, he's showing the pride of the Lions there.
He's now had enough.
Player. Again, he capitalised on the space, the unknowingness.
Dobby, ask me some questions.
I'm now here with the 2's captain, Chataway. What have you got on the game?
Yeah, been a good performance from Brum so far. Disappointed to concede those 2 tries. I think we've been on top. You know, we're still in this game. I expect a big second half, playing into, as we call it, rugby corner, banter corner, chat corner. I think we're probably going to get a lot of points, and I think we'll get the result for sure.
Last year, you shouted out a certain Harry Foster on the live stream. He is now captaining this side. Do Do you have any part to play in that?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. I sort of started that run for Foz. You know, he's been absolutely outstanding this year. He's a hell of a player. He's got a really sloppy rig, but he gets himself about the pitch and he puts himself in good position. So yeah, we're proud of him for sure. Proud of him.
Cheers, Chatter. I don't know if you've just seen that, but Rory's been decapitated. Rory is dead. But he's resurrected himself now. And now we're going to move to Manu. Captain the Threes today. How did your game go today?
Well, it was a tough loss. Derby against Aston University. Played on the Metchley Fortress, and after a very hard first half, conceding 14 points and 0, we came back in the second half and absolutely put ourselves on the front foot. Really backed ourselves, and we were in front, and lost in the last minute. So it's not the next couple of weeks, see if we can secure that third spot in the league.
Awesome, mate. Well done today.
Yeah, good though, we love that.
The Twos have got a couple of massive games coming up on the 20 plus of Feb. The Cup semi-final. I believe that's going to be against Oxford Brookes Wands on the Bournbrook, so we'd love to see everyone down there. And then hopefully if we win that, we've got a final on the 6th of March, BUCS Super Series final. Everyone get down here. Birmingham hosting what's going to be a great day of rugby, so I look forward to seeing you all there.
Day to look forward to, that is for sure, everybody.
I'm just with Manu here. He's going to just speak a bit of Spanish for us. Off you go.
I think the team's done really well so far.
Sorry about that. I'm now joined by Grant Rogan, organiser of this event. How do you think it's going today, mate?
Yeah, so far so good. We've had some great performances from dance and from cheer. I think the crowds, they're always a crowd favourite, so everyone's loved them. Got battle sort of going on at the moment, another real crowd pleasing. Rory's been enthusiastically involved, to say the least. I think everyone's enjoying it quite a bit, so happy with how it's going so far.
Perfect, mate, thank you. Now back to the action. We have Rory picking up a sword now. What's he going to do?
There's banter there for sure.
Pal.
Oh, mate.
I love it.
He's battered into a duel.
1 second.
But they've ignored him. Oh, they're actually... Oh, dear.
Ed Dobbs, I hear that you've done a stellar job tonight. You've been on the music. Tell me a bit more about how that was organised, the crowd want to know.
Well, I actually shot... Oh, Rory's died. I actually shot Thomas Lloyd a message. He's a member of a green company that we shall not actually... that we shan't actually mention.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's sorted our music out for us. I've actually stood on my own all night. But it's what you got to do.
Well, to keep him warm, what are you wearing tonight?
A little Alon Payne shooter's jacket.
Yeah.
Hook and flanker UBRC special.
Okay.
Nice little blue shirt.
Yeah.
UBRC tie. I believe these are Hackett chinos. Neck socks and some lovely little brown loafers.
It's fantastic. The outfit's great. But let's talk about the rugby. What's the rugby saying for you tonight? How have you been impressed?
I think the boys have been on top. I think we've struggled to execute in the final third, unfortunately. But we're getting there, and that's the most important part, actually.
Yeah.
Defence has been stella. I'm very impressed. Newcastle again, very impressive. Number 11, Sam Wadsworth. He's putting up some numbers actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, impressed. Good game and a half to rugby together.
I think also there's something to be said for Birmingham. We've played a lot of our rugby in their quarter, right? We've played a lot of that rugby there, but they played a lot of rugby through ours. But I actually think that we've played more in their half than they have in ours.
Exactly.
They're putting some really nice kicks through, and I think if we just tighten up, spread out, hit them harder, I think we actually got this second half. It's in our favour.
Absolutely. I think that it's a testament to the boys that we've been in the half so much. I've been in my corner and it's been millimetres from scoring every attempt. So hopefully we learn to play their style of rugby. We keep it as we have the whole season, and we'll hopefully convert.
And what do you think about the chants from the Birmingham supporters?
Oh, they've been absolutely electric.
Can you hear them in your corner?
I absolutely can.
How loud?
My favourite is a sha-la-la-la-la-la.
I like that one.
I don't know who that's been led by. You might have some more.
I think Ollie Matthews, one of our Birmingham alumni on his year in industry, was performing
Very
this.
nice. He's got some jumpers for us to order, I believe.
He's doing really well. So Ollie's, for those that don't know, Ollie's on his Y1 placement year. He's doing fantastically well. He's leveraging his business acumen, and he'll be back in fourth year to dominate the front row.
And just to diary Jago, Newcastle have returned, so I will not love you and leave you. I'm going to go play some more music. Goodbye,
go and play.
everyone.
Good to see you.
Timpson.
Love you, son. I think it's for us, Timpo.
It would appear it is.
What do you think about the second half? What's your bet? What's your bet on?
Well, I think currently at the moment, Birmingham Rugby are playing some beautiful rugby, you know, especially considering the last game they played against Newcastle. It's a significant change. I think fundamentally what we have to do is sort out our composure in the final third.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree with that.
The line out on the 5 metre that didn't go so well. But the boys playing some awesome rugby, a lot of big hits. You know, Ted dominating the back line, you know, the hands have been beautiful. And the forward pack, I mean, you can't really complain. A lot of winning scrums, a lot of winning line-outs. Let's just hope they can carry through and we'll see what happens.
I completely agree, and the scrums are looking really good. We've got a big heavy pack on there. You know, Will Davies out there. I've never seen shorter than I have on Will Davies tonight, but they're looking bloody good, don't you think?
Oh, 100%. You know, I mean, the bloke, I mean, you look at him, there's a reason there's really the shot's so short, you know, his legs are massive as well, he's pushing the scrums so well. But I've got to say, your opinions on Will Pearce tonight?
You know, Pearcey, I would say he's done fantastically well. He's bloody quick, and he runs with power, and that's really what you need from a winger. There is something to be said for the quick wingers, the small wingers, but I think you need a winger with a bit of timber behind them to charge through, and I think he's done fantastically well.
I mean, 100%. You know, throughout his entire season, you know, he's been making tries out of nothing. Let's just hope we can see something special about it tonight. Anyway, here comes the kickoff. I think, you know, looking forward to this. Kickoff by Ted. Got down back to you.
There you go. That was Mr. Ollie Timpson there. What a man, I'd like to add. And Iago, how are we, sir?
Oh, well, I'm all too well. You know, back from placement. Come down, been working. Oh, here we go.
Sorry for the language there from Timpson.
Put the gas on straight away
so
in the second half. Maybe an awesome team talk in the locker room, but they're looking to, again, really break through and use that space going through the middle.
Brum have recovered though, and our line speed, I have to say, is seriously impressive tonight.
Oh yeah, the boys are putting in the effort. You know, they're not letting Newcastle get any easy meters. You know, it's just those gaps which Newcastle are exposing. Brum maybe needs to tighten up a little bit on and just consolidate their defence.
100%, and I was just by the tunnel when the boys came through, and all of them are incredibly switched on, incredibly focused, and really driven to fight for the next 40 minutes and try and get the best result possible.
I think it's going to be an interesting half for Birmingham. I know we've got all the boys on the bench. You know, a lot of them are going to come on and hopefully benefit play, but you know, could that affect Birmingham's focus at the moment in with holding this close game?
It's a tricky one. Substitutes are always really hard to manage. You know, we've got some fantastic quality on our bench, but it's about making sure we put them on at the right time. We don't want to disrupt play. We want to benefit it and make sure that we get the advantage. And that's responsibility falls on Tom Druitt's shoulders, the man, the myth, the legend.
Tom Druitt has a lot of big decisions to make. But again, circling back round to that, I think all of the boys on the Birmingham bench will do a massive effort, and they are just as good as all the boys who are starting, which just creates an awesome squad depth for us and something that we can actually capitalise on in the second half and make the most out of.
100%, and we're incredibly lucky to have a squad of 22, 23 of top-notch rugby players, and even boys that weren't selected for Engage today. You know, we've got an incredible depth within the rugby club. Sorry, just having a look.
Looking on the drive. Yeah, I thought there was a sack there, but Birmingham again just pulling out their Moody. Oh, amazing defensive effort by Birmingham. That's going to be a massive one for the boys and their morale. You know, that in the early half when Newcastle are putting on a show like that is going to be amazing for them. And hopefully they can turn around the momentum and have it in their half.
Fingers crossed, Gabe, fingers crossed. But like Gabe said, that's such a huge turnover as Newcastle was so close to the try line within the 5 there. We've gained ground, however, Newcastle will return. Looks as though he was lagging, and now he's knocked it on! Huge for Birmingham. Now it is time for scrum time.
I think
Scrum time, if you ask me.
Just going to pass over to Iago Wilkes for scrum time.
So, one of the biggest aspects of the game, I think, one of our favourite aspects of the game, scrum time. Coombs on there, Will Davies on there as well. They are big lads. They know how to play. They know how to win scrums. Coombs is going to be looking to get underneath that tight head prop. Davies is going to be looking to fucking brick. Ooh, I swear.
Yeah, just say sorry after.
Sorry after that. And here we go. Pack down. Our scrum. We've held it well. We've held it well.
Slight mistake in the back of that scrum there, though. Very upsetting, you know. That was a very good scrum by the boys. However, that was... Ooh, they've kicked it through. Let's see what Barney can do at the back.
Well picked up by Barney.
Good step. Oh, what a great run from Barney at the moment.
Again, just off that play, I think Newcastle, by the looks of it, the whole game have really been using that boo into the backfield. You know, chipped over there in the first half, grubbers through. Everything like that. They seem to be trying to play off their quick movement and physicality to kick it into space and then capitalise once the ball's there. I'm not sure if that comes from a confidence perspective over playing someone lower in the league, or that's just what their game plan's been for every team.
Maybe. I've not watched Newcastle enough to know their full game plan. However, I think the Brum have defended that well. Maybe not this specific time. That was a little bit of...
Commentator's curse.
Yes. Maybe Callum will take a break from speaking for a couple of memoirs.
I think that's tough. I think that's just... that's just...
Ciao, supporters, ciao.
Sadly...
I think that's just, again, Newcastle coming out hot from the changing rooms. And I think, again, they were the ones putting pressure on Birmingham for the first half. So I think, you know, I don't want to say that try was deserved because, you know, I'm not swinging that way. But they have been putting a lot of pressure on them, and I think exposing that weak point on the wings, you know, possibly a smart option. We have our club captain who has just got a quick comment on the state of rugby at play.
Newcastle are boring.
Can confirm that is correct.
It's gone to TMO, and we've had a look and checked the monitors, and he's bang on.
Yeah, we would just like to confirm that was an awesome try by Newcastle. Again, physicality coming out to play. Obviously, a well-drilled team, but again, Birmingham are still in the fight. Especially second half. You know, it's where we thrive.
Well, we've just had knowledge from Oliver Timpson, who actually is a world-renowned referee, if you didn't know. And he's just said that apparently the pass was forward. So, although the try's been given, you know, we'll know the truth, won't we?
We're back in it in a few days, you know, when the analysis comes out. We'll be able to tell for ourselves.
We will.
But from an eye alone, not having the thing.
Right, good kick-off by Brum. Amazing take by Ollie Morris, kept in play. Now the boys have to organise, hit up and use this advantage.
It's been some really big, dominant, powerful runners in this Brum team today. You know, Morris, Llewellyn, Coombs, Davies, they've all ran with strength and power, and it's something that they should be really proud of.
I would like to agree. I think one of the players I've noticed be a key player. Yeah, but we'll take that penalty. I was not worried in the slightest. And he's got a block of cheddar!
The cheese!
Get off the pitch!
That just
sorry, viewers. I think some of that was caught on the mic.
The fact that Newcastle go after Ted, our lovely number 10.
So I do apologise. However, looking back on the game of rugby at hand, we now have an awesome opportunity to kick up into their red zone and attack. And 14 men down, how's that going to change? You know, the back's going to be a massive advantage, one extra player out back, and hopefully the likes of Hugo Murray and Henry Harper can organise that and create something awesome.
6-17.
Going for points again, chasing the score.
The score, as it stands, as you can see, is 6-17. 6 to the good guys, 17 to the bad guys. Newcastle the bad guys. Sorry, Mum, that was probably inappropriate, sorry. It does happen.
Huge kick from Sebastian. He's got a big boot on him, what can he do? He looks happy about it, he looks real happy about it.
Slightly wide.
Again, that is not something I'll expect from Traff. I think his kicking's been awesome this year, but look, he's got straight back into the game.
He's done really well there.
Oh, an amazing kick there. Putting that Newcastle 15 under a bit of pressure. The boys now just looking to chop him like a fresh cold pint of Guinness.
We like a Guinness.
I would say a huge charge.
Right, Newcastle just exiting from their danger zone. And again, Barney under the ball, awesome. Awesome collision. I think Birmingham definitely came out of that on top.
It's not caught like Piercy on the wing.
Bit of a dogfight in the middle.
Newcastle penalty.
Sadly, Newcastle get a penalty, and they're going to be in a good position to kick up the pitch and capitalise on that.
Do you think Brum are slightly panicking on the ball?
I think there's an element of that. I think Birmingham are going to be obviously panicked. I wouldn't expect any player not to be at this point in the game. But again, it's just all about trusting those boys out on the field and knowing that they have the composure and the skill to make plays worthwhile. Panicked play maybe, yes, but I trust the boys. And at least we don't have to get a 4 or 5 hour bus home.
100%. I think half time's always a really tricky one to manage. You're taking a break from play, you're getting your breath back, you're getting the fluids on board and everything. You're trying to get the input from the coaching staff here at Brum. It's a tricky one to manage. It's a tricky one to maintain that intensity, that pressure that you've built so strongly in the first half.
There seems to be a mobile DJ on the road, so we'll let that car pass.
But I think Brum have done well.
And hopefully
they've done well. It's so
commentary.
tricky, but they have done well. Just got to maintain it. Joe Brock has made a great comment. It appears as though the Newcastle 20 plus doesn't have any calves. I don't know if that's.
It does look like he left them back on the coach.
They must be. We'll have to check that. We'll let you know later on if they are on the coach. It's a great line. Nilesh has done a brilliant tackle.
Again, that is someone who we have not shouted out. Nilesh has been an outstanding player for the Ones this season. His tackling has been awesome. He's fixed his affinity for the upper body and started chopping low. And again, he's someone that you would not want to run at all.
We'd just like to apologise if there has been any swearing this evening.
That's where he gets his gains from.
Trying to keep it as PG as possible. However, we have got a big crowd here at the Bournbrook, and it may have been picked up from people around us, as it is packed down here, which is a credit to the marketing team and everyone that has promoted this event. But like I said, we'd just like to apologise if anyone is swearing, as we're trying to keep it to a minimum.
So just off forward play in particular coming in super critical right now. The likes of Will Davis as a forward. He herds cows on his cattle farm all the time, as if he cannot herd a bunch of 15 Newcastle players. I don't think so. He's going to be the man of the hour. He's going to crack on with it, and I believe he's going to be the man to get the job done.
I've been entrusted with a very important piece of kit. It's the scoreboard. Scoreboard? Did Brum just score? I think they might have.
Have a peek at this. Have a gander. Tell you what, it's an important piece. Can you hold this?
To be precise, it's a Velo cooling storm.
Just a Birmingham player being entrusted with the scoreboard statistics. So we hope there's no foul play, but I think Brum may have just. Newcastle now looking at attacking. Oh, an amazing tackle. He's knocked it on. He's knocked it on. That's the song, He's Knocked It On, but in slow, more normal voice.
And slightly before that, I thought that was quite high, the handoff, straight to the face of...
That is critical for Birmingham when you're in this point of play. That is awesome. And then we've just had Freddie come on, again, a fresh of the Birmingham team, but has done so much for the game. Tom Llewellyn popping off now. Hopefully can get some Red Bulls on the side and a sit down.
I have to say, it's been a fantastic shift from Llewellyn. He's carried the ball well, he's been strong, been dominant. The scrums, he's been a pivotal role in the scrums. You know, the second row position is crucial. It's the powerhouse of the scrum, as a famous man once said. I don't know who that man was, but he was famous.
He was definitely a scrummager who was a lock.
He was definitely famous, and he was trying to big his position up. However, like I said, hats off to the performance, and he should be really proud of himself.
But now a really critical scrum for Birmingham. Just need to make sure they win this ball and can create some space. Presumably an exit, play an exit, but they just need to make sure they consolidate this advantage they have.
That was Henry Harper there.
And they're coming back in and will exit, I presume, on this play. Traff's just getting out to box it. Beautiful box, beautiful chase by Birmingham. One solid line of red. Freddie coming on, making a critical tackle as soon as he comes on. That's just the sort of player he's been all season. I think he's been a bit of a dark horse. But I think he's proven himself on the pitch over and over again.
He's fantastic. You can tell Freddie from a mile away because he's huge.
He's a
very tall
big unit.
man. A very tall man. He's a very unassuming bloke, Freddie. He's very quiet.
Lovely.
But on the rugby pitch, I have to say, he's fantastic.
He's a BFG, a big friendly giant, isn't he?
I think that's perfectly sums
Not a bad bone in his body.
No, he is.
Apart from on the rugby pitch, now he becomes a blooming animal.
Yes, agreed. Well saved as well, Gabe. Sorry, that was me just shushing some supporters that are getting a little bit excited.
Lovely take by Will Pearce there. Unluckily pushed into touch.
Looks like the people on the bank over the other side, they get involved. About time.
I think there could be Newcastle supporters there.
Well, that's not great. However, a bit of noise, I don't mind it.
No,
as long as it's in Brum's favour. The bad guys. Thanks, Brocky. I think we could do with some more songs. However, we'll try and get the Birmingham faithful to
we'll try and get the Birmingham Vultures to sing loud and proud.
Turn the Bournbrook into the fortress that it's well. It's a great line. However, Harper is there and brings.
And Birmingham
defending this close to your try line.
Horrible for the shoulders, horrible for the necks, but I mean the boys put in the fight.
It is.
Mean.
It's our bread and butter, as one would say. However, Newcastle have crossed the white.
We cannot fault them, all jokes aside, on their ability to utilise space. And then again, I think their physical.
Newcastle chat. We've had a Brum change, a double Brum change. Nico Harter is coming onto the pitch, as is Will Loftus, by the looks of things.
For Traff. Those boys over there, Traff,
government name,
has played incredible. I think he's done awesome well. Had a bit of pressure around those rucks. You know, he loves sniping. He loves pushing around the rucks. So hopefully he can put
gap either side of the ruck, right next to it, nice and close. Then the 9 or the scrum half, who in our case now is Will Loftus.
Watching on YouTube, it's just in the comment section whilst the game is kicking off. Have your top 3 cheeses, and
it's simple, but I love a cheddar. No, brie. No,
we have bries.
My father is a Stilton man, and I'm not a fan of it. When it's in the fridge, it stinks. So, Dad, get your blooming Stilton out my free depths of Birmingham.
Right, back to rugby. A big scrum for Birmingham. He's putting a good effort here, just controlling that at the back. Picked it up, shifting it, going to create space on the outside. But we'll forget that.
I have to say, it was Newcastle being a bit silly Billy, but it was Henry Harper provide all respect to Newcastle, however.
I feel like the commentators need a photo together.
I think we do. Should we get these people?
There's photographers everywhere. So
I'll tell you what, hopefully there's some good photos.
Yeah, there'll be some engaged 24. Yeah, so he's been playing in the back row again. He's I think, yeah.
Wow.
Again, Nico's a really good player.
Nico, just his team is, well, I'd say, blooming impressive. And if you can listen out, there's Birmingham. So I know we're not meant to be biased.
Yeah, but I am biased. I am biased, and I'm supporting.
I'm getting excited, Gabe. Sorry, Mum, for raising my voice.
She's going to ring me later and be like, what?
Oh, just a touch! And he's in touch.
Oh my God. No one I would think would go out of touch. But we'll
some really good, exciting rugby.
Hey, Brum always have it in their tank, I think.
100%.
Look at Birmingham and think they're out of play. I think any attack could be that lethal attack for them.
There's always hope. And as a supporter, that's brilliant, but there's lots of conversations going around me and I'm getting a bit confused.
20. 40 matches.
Bloody lovely. Right, Newcastle just using that move. Newcastle have had oil on their hands all game.
It's been knock on after knock on.
I said they're well drilled, but they can't catch a ball. So
they would be well drilled if they caught it.
If they played without a ball.
Oh!
Shut up. Well, I'm right.
Exciting times lie ahead if Ollie Timpson is correct.
So just off this scrum, I think there's going to be a lot of emphasis on the boys. I think Will Pearce will be an awesome example. Hopefully he's looping back around the back. I think Marilyn Usher, his grandma, is actually watching. So hopefully she gives some good vibes to attack, and I'm sure she will.
I'm sure she will. They've spread it. Henry Harper's done well. He wasn't held, which means he can stand up. It was Hugo Murray, my bad. Once again, the glasses should have been worn. Will Pearce making ground. Sorry, I only know the names of the Birmingham people, as I don't play for Newcastle.
Right, lovely defence by Newcastle. I think Birmingham are looking to really expose those gaps at the moment.
Coombs.
Just hit it up.
Making ground after every single carry. And we switched play. There's a nudge. Play in the corner. Run it, Dre. Go on! Yeah! He fucking did it! Thank you! Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry if we've just broken your eardrums, but oh my word! It's Dre in the corner, a kick from Ted Hutchins. Oh my word!
Sorry for the swearing you heard. Oh, go on, boys!
If there was swearing, like I said previously, we'd like to apologise. However, being die-hard UBRFC fans, we do get a little bit excited sometimes. But what a performance the boys are putting in. They have not given up, they keep on going, and we could not be prouder.
I think Ted Hutchins there was the key player. Again, my grandson. And yeah, he just, used what he had, the information he had at the time, and acted how he would. And I think he would do an awesome thing like that.
You got to be proud. And here we have Henry Harper taking the kick. If you don't know him, get to know him.
Go, you go!
Let's go, bro!
Huge. 13, just want to throw a shout out to him. He's recently been signed to a New Zealand rugby team. Not then next year to play for a New Zealand team. Again, he's putting the work, putting the effort. You just wouldn't expect a bad thing out of that bloke, and it really goes to show when he is performing at the top of his game. I'm sure when he goes to New Zealand it will be an awesome display.
100%. And he had a tricky season last season, was it his MCL he did?
ACL.
ACL, my bad. There's a couple of ligaments down in the knee. Physical and demanding that, injuries happen frequently and it's tough. However, to come back from that, it's incredibly impressive.
It is, and I watched his recovery. He took it seriously, didn't go on nights out, everything like that, and he really worked hard. And I think what was awesome about him is that when people would say, "Shall we have a beer?" he prioritised his recovery, and I think that is why he's out there right now.
It's crucial, because not everyone will do that.
Not everyone, but Hugo Murray would.
And what a man.
What a man.
He is for doing that. And
what a man.
It's a credit to his character, to his commitment to the rugby club, and his commitment to being an athlete, I'd say.
I would pin him as an athlete, I think.
Well, earlier in the live stream, he said he was better than an Olympian. Would you still agree with that?
I think I'd double down on that. If I was a better man, I'd put him against, top Olympian.
Well,
is it Paula Radcliffe? Cliff? Is that a mix of two?
No, Paula Radcliffe was
Paula Radcliffe, yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's retired.
No, retired now, but she was top of her game.
Top. So who we going now?
And I would put Hugo at even more top of the game.
You're saying Hugo Murray is a better athlete than Paula Radcliffe when she was at the top of her game?
I don't think I wouldn't agree with your statement.
Okay. I think that's probably wise, Gabe.
No, but regardless of jokes, I think Hugo Murray does display those mental fortitude attributes that athletes have, such as Paula Radcliffe, and I think
it's Barney running through. He's done
he's
well.
Just bloody beautiful.
He carries the ball with such speed because he's not the biggest bloke.
Oh, a big collision for Foz there.
We've been dominating collisions, Gabe.
Just have a little interview from one of the players' brothers. This Will Pearce's brother on the mic. What do you think about the game so far?
Boys, I can just say the atmosphere is absolutely electric down here. It's my second, third time down to Brum, and it never disappoints, I can guarantee that. Down in the Bourney, boys are playing fantastically. 14, I think Will might be picking a few injuries, but he's ploughing on. Bit of DP sorts everything, I say. Great atmosphere, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Solid performance, boys.
And if I could just keep you here really quickly, could I have a silly story about Will, please?
A PG silly story.
Where to start?
PG,
Where
no
to
swearing,
start?
nothing like that, nothing inappropriate, otherwise we'll get it in the neck.
So most of those, I'm afraid, are written off.
Just gives a credit to Will Pearce's character there. What a man.
I can just say when the pubs opened in lockdown, it was messy for all. Will Pearce being the number one. Let's end it there.
What a
very
much.
I think that's a great insight into Will Pearce.
He's an international rugby. Back to rugby. Brum are struggling to get him down, however, they have done so now.
That was poetic.
Oh, thank you. Degree in poetry. Would be cool though.
It would be awesome. Knock on, knock on, knock on. That has been carrying the ball, but annoyingly when they do, they are quite good at it.
I think Newcastle are trying lots of new and exciting things, and that's great if it works. And there's time. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Newcastle are winning the game currently. However, Brum's pressure's been bang on.
Is that just? Should they be winning?
I wouldn't like to say, Gabe. I wouldn't like to say.
No.
That's such a loaded question.
That is a loaded question.
And I like a loaded question. However,
and if I could have your thoughts in the comment section of the YouTube, I would love that.
Get your comments in, guys. Let us know, first of all, how me and Gabe are doing.
If you could just like and subscribe.
Yes, please. We'd like to thank UB Sport for putting this on today. They're a fantastic advocate for rugby here at the University of Birmingham. They provide us with so much, and we're so thankful to all of them. So yeah, thank you UB Sport.
Couldn't agree more. I think they do a lot for the club. They do a lot for every club at Birmingham. I think their plates must be pretty full, almost like Ollie Matthews' dinner plate at Christmas.
You'd have to agree.
Yeah, but no, they have been awesome. And again, being able to put on an event like this and pull down a crowd like this is just spectacular. And I think all the boys love it.
100%.
And there goes the Newcastle fans again, I believe.
And back to UB Sport. I believe they recently won an award for, I believe it was inclusion and promoting sport at a university, which just shows how impressive their work has been in getting people involved in sport. Obviously, coming to university, it's tricky, but getting involved in sport is massive. It gives you so many friends, and a brilliant new and exciting opportunity. And UB Sport are brilliant at doing that, and they promote it fantastically. So
yeah, they are. They involve all different teams with all different levels on their weekly posts. And I think, again, on a week like this, involving rugby and women's rugby on that.
And with that, let's get back to the rugby. It's a Newcastle scrum, and they've done well. They're driving us backwards.
Again, yeah, that 8 has been very good at controlling the ball down the back.
He has.
And just picking out the back just creates a bit of space for Newcastle to work.
They've
but it's lovely and shut down by Birmingham.
I believe the 13 and the 23 have just run into each other. Last time I ran into someone, I didn't make any ground. I got absolutely flattened. So, interesting.
I can confirm it was hilarious.
Just confirmed I have got a swollen lip. It's a penalty to Newcastle. And a kick.
If I could just quickly back to the two Haywards that are watching. They've said that it's great TV entertainment. Coming from someone who works in TV, that should be quite a compliment to UB Sport and everyone involved. They love the camera work, the graphics, and especially the commentators. Don't believe that's biased. And David Hayward left, let the Lions roar. So hopefully they can roar on this play.
And we love that. We love that. We love hearing from you guys. We love hearing what you What's the word, Gabe?
Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm, fantastic. Enthusiasm towards the sport of rugby and damn.
You know, again, that's just their power.
They've got big boys.
They do.
Big boys
are
hard to tackle
I don't know
sometimes.
what sort of. I drank full fat milk. There's no way he was drinking the same milk as me.
No. I'm a semi-skim man. Not that we need to go into the details, but
I think he was gold lid jersey.
He's clearly on something else. He is huge.
The height of him.
If I was that tall, that would be quite impressive.
I'd probably bump my head on all doorways. I
think so.
Probably.
See that crossbar at the rugby pitch?
Concussion in this game, big deal. So it's worth taking.
Are we
seriously.
talking about concussion? What a heartbreak. It's a Ted kick into play. Henry Van Spal on the pitch, as is Eze Ogbonna, as is Rory Nichols. So Will Loftus.
Go boys, go!
Here you go, Mary. It went backwards, sir. Sorry if language.
Sorry, he is referred to as my huggy wuggy, so I shouldn't be too rude about him.
Gabe and Hugo go way back. They've been best friends since year.
Capitalising on their space they have, and you know, it's clinical errors really, I think, coming down.
100%. And it was an instant impact. Now Eze is on, and so the front row's completely
been
changed.
awful. Henry Van Spal again. You know, he's.
It's a Will Pearce try. Say about fluid, attacking and exciting movement in this Birmingham team. You cannot write them off.
I hope I can get.
If we can do that, then what a night it'll be. No, but back to it. It's a genuine. Newcastle have attacked well. They've been quick and fluid. There's been a lot of knock-ons. But they have been a very.
I think I just want to say to all the boys who are playing their last match on the Bourney, you've all done
very well.
And hopefully they can just have fun with their boys who they played with. You know, 3 years of early morning gym, like we said. A couple of minutes on this pitch.
Definitely, and it's a massive thing. I know for myself that when my time comes, it will be an emotional day. Thankfully, I've got a couple of years left. But it will be an emotional day. That's fantastic play from Nick Curse once again. Fantastic.
What's going on? What's the max then?
No, I think 5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes.
Thanks.
It's a line out for Brum's turned it over. That's fantastic work. Ben Winnick carrying. He's done well. Hold on. Oh, a little off. Secured the ruck well. Sorry, nearly said scrum there. That would be incorrect. Nico Harter carrying with such pace and power.
Shaggy Do, Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean, and Holiday.
Is this a Brum scrum? Only just realised that Brum and scrum rhyme.
Scrum.
Game changer. Absolute game changer.
Scrum, again, looking at how physical they are, they're going to be really looking to expose the gaps in the defence. They're probably just looking forward to sort of concreting their win.
Definitely. I think if I was in the Newcastle team now, I'd try. You've got to try your best. You've got to put everything into these last 10 or so minutes. And I think with the boys on the pitch that we've currently got, that's exactly what they're going to do. It is scrum time now. Newcastle 8 picks, pops to 9. Oh. It's a good hit there from collision. Ted. Yeah. I have to say, Gabe, Newcastle and their forwards have got so much power, but there's so many supportive lines.
We're just going to have
genuinely fantastic.
Just going to have to pause.
The commentary team?
Yes.
I think they're in the process.
Newcastle seem to be driving up really well.
They are. They have played some brilliant rugby. I know we've joked around with Newcastle, but they have been very, very good. They've been a very strong outfit. They play
at top of the league.
They really have. But in Brum's credit, they've done exceptionally well.
And a try down to Newcastle again. I think consolidating that for Brum to come back from this one.
Yeah, we're here, mate.
Okay, good.
It's your best photo of the night, I think.
Let's go. Photo's just been taken of the commentators.
Sorry,
It's definitely going straight on the Instagram.
Peter Drury.
Yeah, I got it.
We're all going over who Rory is,
Is this a Brum line out, Gabe? It is.
Yeah, it is.
Ollie Morris has done incredibly
and
well.
And awesomely out of the back.
To Ted, to Rory Nichols. An inside pop.
Ball.
I love an inside pop.
I think they're underutilised in the modern game of rugby.
I really think so. I think in rugby, a lot of the play is spreading your defence.
Henry Van Spel.
However, utilising an inside ball, there can be some brilliant gaps that you can find and create brilliant overlaps that can lead to tries. And we love try time. Oh, we love try time.
Just not for the bad guys. No.
So
that
much
was
promise.
A close opportunity.
Your house suddenly got quite cold.
From Dan Thomas, my 3 favourite smells are freshly cut grass, coffee, and dirty socks. Thank you, Dan Thomas, for your comment.
The first 2 are...
That is full time, and sadly a massive loss to Birmingham.
It is a loss, however, and I'm sure you've seen this talented opposition. They've done incredibly well. Obviously, it's going to be hard to take.
Take 10, 15 minutes by themselves just to take in this moment. And, you know, especially the boys who are.
I think so.
They've done so much for the club, and the club is so grateful for their presence and just showing up every day. Back into freshers, going into alumni even. You boys build the characters that are in the club at the moment, and we want to say, well, I'm watching you, a lot of you are my housemates, and I could not sit here happier than the career you've had at UBRFC, and I wish I could be playing out with you, but I'll join you in a pint, and I'm sure there'll be a couple.
This pride, they've got to look at themselves and go, you know what, we fought hard.
Signing out.